Alright, we good? We live? I think we are. Hello and welcome back to the Football Chat Live. It's only been 4 days, but it always feels like it's been a while, but we're back now. Manchester City versus Tottenham is on the agenda this evening, and I'm very excited for it. Obviously, we did see both these sides on stream at the weekend, and both lost. Now they must face off to see, weird sort of pyramid thing. And, of course, Arsenal and United will face off on Sunday. So we're going to find out which of City, Arsenal, Tottenham and United are the worst team. And which are the best over the next few days. Very exciting. I'm not sure they had that in mind when they put this fixtures together, but that seems to be how it's played out. But yeah, Tottenham to face City tonight. It's going to be an interesting game. In recent years, Tottenham have been able to mount quite an opposition whenever they've played City, despite the fact that usually they're quite bad. But yeah, something's gone wrong. What do you mean, Exed? Are we not live? Are we not broadcasting?
I think that's the problem his end, because we are live on this.
Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah. I don't think anyone else is here yet, though, to tell us if we are live or right now.
It's working out. All right, well, welcome, Exed.
Because it's live 5 minutes at 7:50, but it's 7:53 now, probably.
Yeah, 7:52, very close. But yeah, welcome all. We'll get into lineups and predictions shortly, but yeah, right to reload. All right. Should we do lineups?
Yes.
Manchester City, the hosts, we are at the Etihad this evening, and they line up with a 4-3-3. Took us some time to work out what this lineup was when we first saw the names, but we're going to go with what we think it is. It's Ederson between the sticks. That one's fairly nailed on. Flat four of Lewis, Akanji, Stones, and Ake. Then it is going to be midfield three of Rodri, captained Ilkay Gundogan, and we think Jack Grealish will be playing midfield with Mahrez on the right, Alvarez on the left, Haaland lean the line. Now, obviously, this does open up a possibility of a 4-4-2. If it is going to be Grealish left mid, Mahrez right mid, pivot of Rodri or Gundogan, or it could even be a 3-5-2, 3-4-3 with one of Mahrez or Grealish at wing back, Lewis as the other wing back, and a back three of Ake, Stones, Akanji. And then the other of Grealish, Mahrez, Stones, front three. So there's definitely lots of options. I think whatever the system is, it's going to be fluid. There's going to be a lot of movement for Manchester City. There's going to be players everywhere. Tottenham are going to struggle to cope, I reckon. But we've seen Tottenham get dominated before and still come away with a victory against City, so I don't think that'll necessarily
I know Tottenham were played off the park by Arsenal, but it was only 2-0.
Sometimes Pep is the master of his own downfall, isn't it? We've seen it before. The Champions League final is a great example. He overthinks things, makes poor choices, gets caught out. Tottenham sticking with that same team. They line up with Hugo Lloris, the captain, in between the sticks. Back three of Romero, Dyer, Davies. No surprises there. In at wing backs, Emerson Royale and Perisic. Always love to see Emerson Royale on a team sheet. Pivot of Højbjerg and Bentancur. Then it's the same front three as you'd expect. Kulusevski, Kane and Son. Do you think it's a bad call that Richarlison's not got any starting minutes since the World Cup?
I don't think it is.
Really?
I think...
Because I've not seen Son do anything this year.
Yeah, I do. Clearly, but I guess I don't know what's happened with the World Cup, because obviously Richarlison came out and said that getting knocked out of the World Cup was like losing a family member. So maybe if it's impacted him in that way, then maybe it's a lot bigger for him than just being knocked out of the World Cup.
Well, that's a big moment. You don't know if you're going to be able to play for Brazil again.
Well, yes, I guess if it's affected him that badly, then I don't blame Conte for not starting him if he's still down in the dumps about it. Okay. I think Tottenham do stand a chance, because City don't look brilliant, and Tottenham, as I said, the only conceded to Arsenal when they got dominated, and that's what Tottenham do. They can get dominated in games, but still somehow still be in the game to an extent. And the difference between City and Arsenal is, I think Tottenham will remain in the game today, because City have looked poor recently, and I think it'll be a lot closer than everyone else expects.
City have looked poor, but they're still a good side. They're still the best side, I think, in the Premier League. I don't think there's much debate there. As much as Arsenal are playing well and are in great form, once Haaland starts firing, once City find their mojo, I don't think there'll be much stopping them.
But he can be kept quiet.
I think the only way that City won't win this title is that Arsenal just have too much of an advantage, and City need to rekindle that form before Arsenal are too far ahead.
That's the thing. City, for me, right now, City don't look like rekindling that form.
Well, they have to rekindle it before they play Arsenal in 3 weeks.
Haaland obviously been a bit missing recently. This is a big night for him against what is a woeful Tottenham defence that we've seen this year.
Yeah.
this season.
Romero's solid, Dyer's chaotic, and Ben Davies is past it.
Yeah.
But it's better than Longley, who just looks a little bit nervous every time he plays. Players are now making their way out of the tunnel. Shall we do some predictions?
Yes.
What are you thinking for this game?
I think it's be close, but I still think City will have just enough to win this game. I'll go 2-1 City. I think Grealish opening scoring because he actually looks like the only City player that could find the back of the net at the moment.
He's been in good form, Jack Grealish.
I think then Harry Kane will equalise for Tottenham, and then Julian Alvarez will get the winner for City.
Yeah, fair enough. XZ's going 1-0 with a Julian Alvarez goal. I think it's going to be a lot more comprehensive. I'm going to go 4-0 Manchester City.
Wow.
I think Haaland will score twice, and then I think it'll be Riyad Mahrez and... Well, he's not playing, is he? I'll go Ilkay Gundogan.
Yeah. I mean, dropping Cancelo for tonight again, for Rico Lewis is an interesting one. I think starting Grealish is probably deserved. He's looked good coming off the bench against Chelsea and Man United.
Yeah.
I think Alvarez is a good change, but I don't blame him because the likes of Foden and Cancelo weren't good enough. De Bruyne dropped to the bench as well. A lot of big calls.
Well, Sky have it down as a 4-2-3-1 with Alvarez in attacking midfield. Sure, Sky, sure.
But I think this will be a good game. I think it'll be a close game. I don't think Tottenham will be swept away too easily.
Tottenham didn't get swept away by Arsenal, but equally it's a North London derby. They're not going to get swept away. But whenever I've watched Tottenham this season, they look terrible. This is the type of game that City need a comprehensive victory just to get their season back on.
I look at Longley, taking out the team. When Tanker's back in, Perisic is back in at left wing back. 3 or 4 changes there that I think do make this team a little bit more solid. Because let's be honest, Longley had an absolute terrible time against Saka on a Sunday evening.
Yeah, XS said it's a 4-4-2 on mine. Yeah, well, we've seen 4-4-2 on FootMob. I personally think it's a 4-3-3, but I guess we'll see, won't we? Guess we'll see when they get underway. You never know with Pep. Could literally be anything.
Yeah.
And we'd stat the Sky put up 1 goal in the previous 9 Premier League appearances for Julian Alvarez. That's probably about 5 minutes.
I'm honest, the stat I put up is World Cup winner. Because he was brilliant.
World Cup winner,
Argentina.
scored like 6 goals or something. Not 6, sorry, that's a mess. But like a good 3 or 4.
1 goal in for about 7 minutes in the Premier League.
What do you think about Kai Havertz missing training? I've heard nothing about that. So, no comment. I've not had anyone say that.
One thing I will talk about, though, is Noni Madueke.
Well, yeah, Exed did put in the chat about all the transfers. I think we'll probably end up discussing them a little later in the show. We usually get to that lull about the 70th minute when City are 4-0 up and nothing's going on.
Black armband on today, don't know who for, but I'm sure it's someone.
I heard something the other day about armbands, but it wasn't to do with Tottenham. Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, I mean, I think this will be a good game.
Yeah. I think whether this is a City whitewash or Tottenham put up more of a fight than that, this is still going to be a good game regardless.
I mean, hopefully...
I can't see a 0-0. I look at that Tottenham defence and I can't see it, and I look at that Tottenham attack and I can't see it. So whatever this is going to be, it's going to be exciting, whatever the result. And we're about to get underway. I think it will be Tottenham to get
hopefully it's
here.
like what we saw last year that he had. 3-2 to Tottenham, last minute winner, absolute
bit of drama. Both some Haaland points for my FPL would be brilliant. TFC Cameron is going 3-1 to Manchester City. I think that's a fairly safe bet. The home side have looked good this season, even if they haven't looked good recently. And I do think Tottenham just look a little bit weak at the moment. But yeah, Kulusevski gets us started. Tottenham get us underway. Here, away at the Etihad. Son tries to get a flick on, beaten in the air by Rodri. It's out of play early for a Tottenham throw. The thing that Tottenham have to do, which they didn't do on Sunday, is keep the defence tight early. Because you can't afford to let them have a shot and then let Lloris fumble it in his own net and then you're out of the game completely. So Tottenham have to keep their defence a little more sure than that. And then see how it goes from there. See if they can get anything from the game. But the key for them is not conceding. I'm Harry's going 2-1 Spurs. That is a frankly disgusting prediction. No, Tottenham could win today, but I think
Tottenham got it in him.
City are too strong.
I mean, it looks, to be fair, I think Sky might have it right.
Romero.
It looks like Alvarez is playing in that more attacking mid-role. I mean, now he's ran up a bit, but it does look like he's deeper.
Essentially, yeah.
Which is strange from Pep.
Rodri.
Why would you play a striker/winger in Cam?
Lewis across
But
to
he might
Stones under pressure.
He
Kane.
might turn him into one of the best.
A little bit of a press. Ederson
Might turn him into one
plays
of the
it
best.
out, and now
Cams
here's
in the
Ake.
world, who knows?
Yeah, I
So
mean,
Pep likes to look at
potentially.
Zinchenko, look at Ake. You know, players that Pep has completely.
Yeah, it's just intriguing. I've not seen Guardiola line up with a 4-4-2 or you know 4-4-1-1 ever.
No,
It doesn't suit his ethos.
Is Pep Guardiola washed?
Right, that was
How many more seasons do you think we'll do at City?
equally with Alvarez taking it. That can become a 4-3-3 sort of. But in terms of season, I was at City. I would probably say 2.
See them win the Champions League. I don't think they'll win it this year.
If they win the Champions League this year, I could see him leaving.
I don't think they will, though.
Why not?
I think.
Oh, well, I did. Yeah.
I think Madrid looks strong.
Sorry.
I think PSG is, we're
Grealish, Rodri,
having them back.
Gundogan. Now City are coming forward. He releases Alvarez, but the ball's just a little bit beyond Alvarez. Perisic knocks it back to his keeper, and Lloris clears. City already showing early signs of counter-attacking prowess. Just that final pass just wasn't great. Now Tottenham can come the other way though. Son driving forward.
I'll be honest.
Gives it to Kane.
There's one game for
Emerson.
Son, Kane, Kulusevski to find their golden touch again. It is today.
Here is Dejan Kulusevski.
This is the kind of night where Son will just turn up and put in one of these brilliant performances.
Bentancur back in the lineup as well tonight, just to
A bit more solid.
Just to add interesting. Obviously, he wasn't in the side at the weekend. We saw Pape Matar. I thought he looked all right, but he did struggle a little bit.
I think Bentancur's just moved back from injury. That's good for them.
Yeah.
I think he'll just offer a bit more.
Yeah. Also, welcome to the stream, Chelsea fan. Great to see you. Hope to see you on Saturday. Obviously, it's Chelsea-Liverpool. The 12:30 kickoff should be a very interesting game.
I don't know.
It's alright. It's going to be an interesting game regardless.
It's one of those where you go, if we lose, we're in big trouble because we just lost to Liverpool. We look all over the place. But if we win, it's like, yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Chat, poll and chat currently saying 13 votes, but 69% think that Manchester City are going to win.
That's pretty low.
23% Tottenham, 8% draw. Sort of what I would have predicted. There's a few people think that Tottenham could get a result today. Most people, though, go in the way of Manchester City. And so far, this half doesn't say any different. Here's Jack Grealish on the ball, surrounded by 3 players, and knocks it back to Nathan Ake.
Good how Grealish does from the start. Obviously, last 2 games he's come off the bench and brought in an impact.
I think it is the... No, it's a 3-4... It's the 3-2-4-1 again. That's what it is.
Yeah.
He's because Rico Lewis is operating as a DM. It's an interesting tactic with Rodri, and then you've got a back 3, and Gundogan and Alvarez are operating in those sort of central midfielder roles.
It's just really strange.
Grealish, Morris out wide, Haaland up front. I mean, it's a smart tactic.
Yeah, but
it's intriguing.
If you're struggling, I'd just keep it simple.
Mahrez.
Just play like a 4-3-3 or something.
Lewis, good ball in. Haaland, it's just past him. Couldn't quite get there. He's claiming he was fouled in the box.
Oh, this was some row behind him.
He did seem to get dragged down there.
A giant like Haaland don't get pushed down like that. I mean,
it's that little elbow in the back from Emerson Royal. Very good defending.
Oh, that's brilliant defending. Smart defending, which is something I don't ever say for Emerson Royal.
Right, and then hospital pass, who's been bailed out by Højbjerg there, Emerson. It's now with Romero, Lloris. They're pretty much on their goal line here, Manchester City. Romero being...
I don't understand why
pinned in by
that.
City.
They're just, cause
Emerson, Kane. Lovely movement by Harry Kane.
Comes too deep though and then does that.
But a good dribble. Bentancur. This is nice from Tottenham. Dyer to Davies. Tottenham building up now. But the Forest City have already recovered because Kane decided to run in deep.
This is what I also like about Ben Davies being on his left centre half, is he can then become the left back and drive forwards. And it kind of can become a full back. It's quite...
This City formation is...
I don't understand it. I really don't.
But I think that's why it works, or should work in theory. It's hard to play against if you don't know where the players are.
Be interesting how they do tonight, though. If it works tonight, it works tonight. But I don't know if it will. Here's Perisic.
I mean, I've never seen a formation without wing backs or full backs work before. I've never seen a formation without wing backs or full backs. It is intriguing.
Perisic has telling someone to calm down.
But I guess the Lewis can go out wide right. In fact, so when they sit, it's a 4-4-2. Oh, sorry, a 4-3-3. Alvarez drops into the middle, look.
There you go, it looks a bit more like a 4-3-3.
And then when they attack, Lewis slots into midfield, Gundogan pushes on, Alvarez pushes on, both the wingers fly forward, and they just create a 5-man overload that then has 2 people facilitating it and 3 on cover. It's quite smart, and this is really nice football. Alvarez fouled by Davies. If that's later in the game, that's a yellow card, but I don't think he'll be carded early.
Let's point to his pocket.
I think he's implying another one of them, and you're getting booked, mate, because no intent to play the ball at all there, Ben Davies.
Because Dyer, I mean, I know Haaland's dropped deep, but you don't need to drop deep with him. Because he's just let Haaland drag him down 15 yards down the pitch there.
Kanji. Yeah, but you also can't afford to step off Erling Haaland, so how do you mark against him?
No, but I think you can afford to step off him if he's like running back towards his own penalty area. Obviously, further up the pitch, obviously, yeah, don't leave him alone. But I think when he's that deep, you don't need to chase him.
Here's a Kanji. Kanji under pressure, but they play out of it well. And here's now Rodri's City coming forward. Goes across to Ake. Ake has Grealish as a wider option. Does use Jack Grealish. Now Ake will push on in the attack. Grealish. Ake. Rodri. Cross to Lewis. Finds Mahrez. Options in the centre. If Mahrez can put a ball in. That's brilliant from Perisic. Just nibbling at Mahrez. But Mahrez still has the ball. Tries to find Haaland. It's now with Lewis. Gundogan. Ball over the top. Just dinks it in behind. But no one's... It's in the opposite direction to the way Haaland made us run. No one else bursting forward.
Yeah, that's an interesting one there. I think Ben Banker...
The problem with this 3-2-4-1 for City is that you have this weird moment when they get the pressure high, everyone's in the same place.
Yeah.
But Haaland can't make a run. Everyone's on the goal, on the edge of the box. Just waiting for the ball to come in from Mahrez or Grealish. And you've got Alvarez, Gundogan, Haaland all up there. Whichever winger's not gone out wide is tucking in as well. And in that case, it was Grealish with Mahrez trying to create something. It's just like... It isn't working how it's intended, I don't think. Kanji almost caught on the halfway line. Bentancur puts the pressure on. Wow, that was a big moment. I thought Bentancur was going to win the ball back there. Thought Kanji was going to get caught napping.
Something different.
The problem is at the moment is that because both the wide centre halves are operating as sort of fullbacks, so Akanji is by himself.
Yeah.
With Stones as this sort of right back-esque position, Akanji's sort of playing left back, and then Rodri and Lewis can drop into a 3-back sometimes, or your fullbacks can sort of drop in. City do now have a corner, by the way.
Good
nice play forward. Alvarez tries to cross it into Haaland.
Dives in there. Oh, makes us do something stupid.
Davies just held it up nicely and stopped the ball going into Haaland. I think Haaland will score soon. If they can get him a chance, he'll score. I think that's a thing. And it could easily come from this corner. But just nothing materialising at the moment. City unable to create anything that effective. But chance now from the corner. They could definitely create something from this. Riyad Mahrez. It's delivered to the back post. Haaland touched it towards the goal, but it's not a good effort. He's well aware of that. Head in his hands there for the moment for Erling Haaland. Haaland made this really nice run. No one marking whatsoever.
Bentancur, what a foul there from a Kanji. No.
He just didn't catch it nicely, Haaland. It sort of fell horribly.
Knee it away. Another corner.
Another chance. Can they pull off a similar thing? I don't think they will. I think someone will be marking Haaland this time. You'd imagine. Yeah, Haaland's now lurking more at the near post. This could be Mahrez on his weak foot. Still a brilliant ball, headed away by Emerson Royale and then kicked away by Dejan Kulusevski. Trying to work out who that was there. And City now with the ball again though. The problem for Tottenham is they don't look great on the counter. They don't have enough players up. They're so deep. It's similar to the Arsenal game. Because at corners they've got 11 men in their own penalty area. And then when they try and counter, or 10 men, and then you've got Kulusevski stood up front by himself. Isn't really that effective. Tottenham almost caught in possession there, but they've just about got away with it. Davies forward to Perisic. Perisic zips inside. Son chests it down. Alvarez fighting away with it. Stones heads it back towards Tottenham's goal, and then there's a foul. The problem, I don't think City want to win the ball high up this area. It allows Tottenham to get back. With that free kick allowed Tottenham to get back, and that is another free kick given away by Ben Davies. He's going to be very close to a yellow card shortly. In fact, he might even be getting one now.
Yeah, it's just a bit sloppy, really, from Tottenham.
Yeah.
You don't want to be giving away free kicks in dangerous areas.
This is certainly an area that Mahrez could have a shot from. This is Mahrez territory. Again, you mentioned there that Davies didn't dive in when Alvarez was crossing it, and Longley would. Davies dives in there.
But Davies is still more solid than...
The ball was already gone.
Yeah, but Davies is still more solid.
Yeah, I agree. But the ball was gone there. Mahrez wasn't getting it. I don't know why Davies has lunged in.
You know what Mahrez can do from dead ball situations?
Yeah, Mahrez stood over the ball. Chance to make this 1-0 City after just 11 minutes. We saw Tottenham concede. Was it from a free kick? No, Odegaard's goal was just a goal.
No, it was the... first?
Mahrez, it's against the wall. Falls to Grealish on the edge. Thought he was going to have a shot. He's upset there wasn't a wide option. It goes all the way back to Rico Lewis, and it goes all the way back to Edison. What a wide option! They haven't got any wide players. Lewis there does really like to dribble past Son, and then goes back to Rodri. The problem is, it's such a risky formation for City. If one player makes a mistake, Tottenham are in. Like Lewis there, if he gets pushed off the ball by Son, then yeah, Tottenham are in.
Yeah.
Fortunate to get away with it there. Stones. They're so exposed, City, in this formation. It intrigues me. Pep is a genius, and I don't know whether this is, pure mental or, complete genius that we just don't understand. But
yeah,
it's a very confusing formation. Rico Lewis has started 6 of the last 12 games. Obviously,
seen the evidence that it is
started at all before.
Work, but
Stones. It's the sort of thing you need a pre-season to work on.
Yeah.
But he's sort of deployed it halfway through the season.
Yeah, I mean,
Højbjerg.
from Tottenham.
And it's cost them some big points in this title race.
Apparently Højbjerg's right there. But Emerson Royale, rather than using the
if they manage to make this work over the next few weeks, they could become... Why? I don't think so. If they manage to beat Arsenal both times, they're completely back in it.
That's in the next couple of weeks.
But that's what I'm saying. Well, the next couple of weeks, Arsenal's 4 games away. They got 3 games and then it's the Arsenal game. That's what I'm saying. If they get it going in the next couple of weeks, they could become unstoppable going into the end of the season.
I don't know.
And if they win both games against Arsenal, then suddenly there's 2 points in it.
City don't look the same.
No, but that's why I'm saying if they do find that mojo with this formation.
I don't know. I don't think they will.
I don't know if they will either. I'm just saying that if they do, they will. Perisic with the ball with a throw-in.
Would have loved to have seen that throw-in.
So we looked at Pep, who, I don't know. I don't know what we're thinking right now. I've been intrigued to know what he's thinking right now.
I mean, I've seen people saying that how all of his, apprentices,
Romero.
how he's influenced different managers around the world. I mean, obviously, Arteta top of the Premier League, Company top of the Championship, Xavi top of La Liga, winning trophies. The Pep effect is pretty strong. And Tottenham have a throw-in, and somewhere else working out how to take a throw-in. Haaland then holds.
Dyer. Back to Lloris. Lloris under pressure from Alvarez. Alvarez almost catches him.
That's good from pressure in that little handball.
Napping. Here's Bentancur.
I like Bentancur. He's a good. He just offers. He looks calm.
Brilliant midfield general. That's similar role to what Kovacic does. It's very underrated, I think.
I can already see.
The difference is that I think Bentancur's got involved with the goals a few more times, and that's helped out the public perception of him.
How effective he is to this Tottenham side. The difference between having him and then having Sarr.
Emerson Royale is injured. I repeat, Emerson Royale. He's about to cross the ball, and he has been. That's not a good challenge for Ake, is it?
Got the ball, but
left a lot on the man, and he's a free kick.
He got.
And that's a throw.
Yeah, He's a good tackle, but just unfortunately, he took a look at the man as well. It's not Tottenham throw. They could have thrown it into City's
ball over the top. Emerson Royale in behind. Time to see him cross it.
He's having a good game at the moment.
Here is Kulusevski.
Again, a man who looks so good for the World Cup, and now seen nothing of him.
Romero. Bentancur. Tottenham code forward.
Offside.
Kane in behind. Kane blasts it into the side net. I think the flag might have been up anyway. Indeed it was, but Harry Kane. First glimpse of goal.
Yeah.
Albeit an illegal one. Finds a side
Not a
netting.
bad effort though from that angle.
You want to be testing the keeper. Even if it is
that's
offside.
harsh.
I don't think it is.
First time at that angle, he's done well. No, that's a good effort.
Wrap your foot around it, hit it across goal, see what happens.
No, I think that was hard. The way he ran onto it the wrong way, good effort. But that is an interesting free kick from Edison,
Davies lathers it back up there.
That's what I know.
Feathers it back up
Edison's given him possession and Ben Davies just smashed it into the air.
Lewis. Well, there wasn't much I could do.
Bring it down. Pass it.
You try and bring that down.
Okay, not bring it down, but not just kick it in the air. Kick it in in the direction of someone.
Well, it was forwards at least.
Yeah, but come on, you're a Premier League left back. You should get a
Akanji, Rodri, Gundogan out wide. Gundogan back to Ake now. Finds Grealish. Wanted to touch inside to Alvarez or Haaland, but the option didn't become available. Here's Rodri. Looks out wide. Finds Mahrez. Mahrez recovers back nicely to get the ball. Here's Lewis. Rodri. I feel like Lewis and Rodri can get so many touches in the system, but none of these attackers are. Ake. Ball in. Perisic heads it towards his goalkeeper Alvarez with the pressure on, but it's well claimed by Lloris.
Because
you never know what's going to happen to you. Yeah. Especially after Sunday, where
you've got to have a lot of confidence in your goalkeeper to head it back like that.
I think any other goalkeeper in the league pushes the ball away on Sunday, and he just pushed it backwards. Gundogan, ball forward. Haaland's tripped in the box.
Nah.
But I mean, he's asking for a penalty. I think.
Gone.
Doesn't matter.
No, I know, but it won't penalty. Oh no!
He's tripped him up.
Penalty. Runs across him. Haaland just no. It's not even in the box.
I'd like to see a
not even
better replay of that, but
been a free kick if anything.
Romero under pressure from Lewis.
They look a lot calmer, Tottenham.
Dyer.
I know it was the pressure of the Dyer. That's poor.
Well, I think Arsenal's press is probably just stronger than City's. Yeah. Alvarez, Mahrez.
That's good from that weren't handball. No, it was his chest.
The City team stopped there again to appeal. Grealish.
Still got the ball. So
Gundogan could cross this. I thought that might just drop in the back post.
The whole team just stood still to protest, and they still end up with the ball because Tottenham just didn't bother to go and get it.
Yeah, Gundogan. It's the right sort of area, just no contact from his big Nordic marksman.
On target, though. I mean, Lloris was just running.
Yeah, you'd want him to be dropping it in an area where Haaland could convert, but also it might just drop in.
Oh, that's good from Højbjerg. Again, Son. Why is Son so deep?
Rodri. Looking for that forward pass. Looks out wide. Finds Ake. Ake forwards to Grealish. Grealish needs to deliver this. Gets past Emerson Royale, but then Emerson Royale does well just to stop him putting the cross in.
I mean, I'm most harsh as critics. It's been a good week for me, praising people I don't really rate.
Yeah, Emerson Royale.
First 19 minutes, it's a good game.
I can't wait for him to now, from this corner, he's going to handball it.
He's going to get sent off now, but for the first 19 minutes of a football game, he's looked quite good.
Yeah.
Maybe he's heard the fact they want to bring in Pedro Porro, and they've gone, I can't be benched over Pedro
Mahrez.
Porro. That's a great call.
Nice delivery. Gundogan tries to bring it down to have a strike, and he does do well. Alvarez, headed away by Højbjerg. Gundogan back out wide to Mahrez. Mahrez to Grealish to Alvarez, and it's well blocked. Is that Harry Kane? No, it's Eric Dyer. Sorry, I can't tell. My stalwart English players.
That's a yellow, surely, for
Mahrez. Yeah,
deliberate
foul.
Do you know what? Well, I don't think it is. I think it's a really smart piece of play from Kulusevski. Kulusevski knows he's not going to beat into pace, but you'll notice on the replay, he runs across him. Here, he comes inside and just runs across Mahrez and wins the foul. So smart. Really, really smart.
Kulusevski went to ground there at
That's what I'm saying.
He goes to ground after the contact from Mahrez.
I think it's also his legs, isn't it? So see,
Mahrez he's still running it. Interesting.
What's a block from McTire?
I think it's smart the way he goes across the body, but I think he has also dived there.
Well, I guess there's contact and he's gone down.
We had Mahrez does pick up a yellow card, gutting for everyone who has him in their FPL teams.
Have you?
Yes.
Oh.
Emerson Royale.
Something that pass. That just wasn't a pass from Emerson Royale. He just nudged it in the general direction of Kulusevski.
I also curse over I put in my FPL team, by the way. Mahrez has picked up like 20 points since game week 17, and now in a double game week 20, he's currently on 2.
Wow. Oh, it's really good defence work from Perisic. Again, another player that, transformed his
Hola,
career.
welcome to the stream, Cauliflower.
Hello.
Great to see you.
It's just, Perisic, he used to play left wing, and that defensively, he looks better than most left backs.
I think that's a incorrect statement, but I get your point. He used to be a, attacker, and now he's able to defend very well. Lewis there gets fouled by Bentancur.
No, he's a foul.
I think we're not far away from another yellow in this game. There's been a lot of challenges so far.
Oh, I thought that was a hand. The ref keeps holding his whistle.
It's a bit of a... It's not a nasty game, but there's a lot of these little 50-50s.
That's what Tottenham want to do.
Players going in a little late. I think there's going to be a lot of yellows in this
slow
game.
the game down, frustrate City.
Ben Davies is about another one of these ridiculous challenges away from a yellow card.
I think Emerson Royale's going to end up with 1 point. Romero, the amount of yellow cards he's got this year.
Yeah,
and
Ben Davies.
including the World Cup, ridiculous. And I mean, look at it.
If we're doing yellow card
What
bingo,
I just watched. What
This
I
is
just watched
and
from
he has
Romero.
got a yellow card, Romero.
What did I just say?
It's he does this so
What's
often.
he doing?
He does it so often. He just randomly sprints forward, dives in for no reason. It's the one frustration I'd have with this game.
It's kamikaze
It's just
defending.
this completely
and like, Kanji sees it and just goes, I'm going to knock it
pointless.
over there and let you wipe me out.
It's a completely pointless, rash challenge.
I'm so glad he plays for Tottenham. 4 yellow cards as well, so he's 1 more away from a suspension. Well, anyway, if he gets 1 more in this game, he's suspended.
No, we want him to get one the week before Chelsea game.
Oh yeah.
End of Feb.
I want some kamikaze defending like that.
Nah. I don't know.
Bring Tanganga.
No,
please.
Any risk that Mudryk, Felix, Madueke gets injured? No, I'm not having that.
Being Tanganga because
I'm not watching any more Christian Pulisic.
I mean, Mudryk, he's baller.
Yeah. I mean, Zhao, also a baller. Madueke, also a baller. Very exciting things going on at Chelsea. Ultimately, though, we said the same 2 years ago when the likes of Havertz, Werner and Co were all brought in, didn't materialise. Hopefully, these Spurs is leaving at the end of the season.
So is that... really?
Well, tell me where he fits in a Nkunku, Madueke, Felix, Mudryk attack.
But he's the
You're
best
not going to play him in a pivot with
and the silky
Mount,
German's just what we need.
I don't think he's going to be at the end of the season.
And he did win Chelsea.
I think he'll be employed by Bayern Munich.
And then we get
Here's Mahrez. Why would we need Vert? We don't need an attacker.
We need a defender. Why don't we sign a right back? Bayern just bought Lima. Go get Pavard.
Supercomputer says Chelsea have a 10% chance of getting top 4. I'll take those odds.
Go get Pavard.
10% chance? That is brilliant.
Yeah. Would you take Pavard?
No.
Oh. Kimmich?
He's going to want way too many minutes. DM, yeah, 100%.
Well, that's what I'm saying though, he's a rotation option though. If then Reece gets injured, we can put Kimmich.
We signed a right back. Can't want Kimmich starting every game. We've got Joshua Kimmich, mate. He's playing every game at DM.
That's a good ball. It's on the money.
Alvarez. Getting cleared away by Perisic.
Everywhere.
And now Son could break.
Oh, this is what I mean.
The Son of old brings that down well, but instead it's a brilliant
does what
challenge.
he did against Burnley. But a good tap from Grealish.
How different names this guy out? Vinicius Sean or whatever you just called him.
I'm not called. I said vintage.
Oh, right.
Vinicius.
I don't know what you said. Here, the touch, it just messes up. He needed to shift it across
again. It's another player that I critique all the time. But Jack Grealish, that's a good tackle.
Yeah, it's Bentancur. Lovely switch out wide to Emerson Royale.
What is he doing? Oh, I thought it's smart.
I don't think that is. I think he's fallen over the ball. I'm about 90% sure he's fallen over. Either his ball or his legs or something.
Antonio Conte's coat got? Look at it. You have buttons and zips on that coat. Blimey.
By the way, Trossard's contract is just 3.5 years.
Oh, yeah. I don't understand that at all.
So 2026, why not?
Well, they've got so many different attackers.
And Brighton have rejected Chelsea's £55 million
Like
bid.
Smith Rowe just sits on the bench every
Perisic.
week. What's Trossard going to do?
No,
Ball in from Perisic. That's a good one. Towards Kane. Oh, a header.
Just taken away from Harry Kane
What
by
a header
Nathan
from
Ake.
Ake.
That is a huge challenge.
That was 1-0. You saw the way Kane
Not
was
out
dribbling
for a
up to
Tottenham
that.
corner.
I was so annoyed because that would have been Perisic's assist and Kane goal for my fantasy team. That would have been bloody brilliant.
Nathan Ake, that's an iconic header.
Oh no, it was right there. My fantasy team was right there.
Even so, I think he's misjudged it anyway, Harry Kane.
Yeah.
I think that would have been above his foot.
No, he was fine. Goals from corners. Tottenham
Kulusevski.
scored the most. They're not going to score from this
Emerson
one.
Royale
On the
could
head,
hit
oh
it.
my
He has
God.
hit
Just
it.
hit him below
He's
the
also
ground.
knocked out a pigeon.
More than
What a strike from Emerson.
Do you know what?
And now
I don't know what we've just turned to with Pep.
Pep is doing some interesting gestures on the sideline.
Probably towards Calvin Phillips.
Akanji. Akanji's so isolated. I don't know what they're expecting him to be able to do.
Akanji's a very weird one from City, wasn't it, when they first signed
No, it's a
him?
brilliant transfer.
Yeah,
but
but it was
you
weird.
can't play one centre back. That's
Yeah.
not a format unless he's a libero. Maybe is that what they're doing? Is he a sweeper?
Don't know what's going on.
Not a libero, sorry.
I
a
am
sweeper.
not Pep Guardiola. I am Jose Mourinho.
Is this a 4? Is this a 1-4?
Winners. Great header.
4? Where's the
A
other player fitting in?
1-4-4-1.
No, the 1-4-4-1. Yeah, is that what this is?
I don't know what it is. It's stupid. It's not stupid.
Grealish, Haaland
Oh,
heads
no,
it
it's
in. The
limbs,
Bentancur
it's
clears
clear.
it. Full
It's a
Rodri! It's a
Oh,
good
but
strike,
do you
but
know
it's
what?
blocked.
Lloris was beaten there because he's on the floor. I don't know why. Lloris was on the floor, but he was beaten.
I was waiting for a Rodri screamer there.
That would have been an absolute belter. I haven't seen a Rodri belter in a while. But it's a corner, and Haaland looks bored. He wants a goal.
This is the longest goal try I've ever seen from Erling Haaland.
Mahrez delivers. That's a great ball again. It's only punched by
Reece.
It's on me. He's
Lewis.
just- how on earth did he get to World
Maybe
Cup?
Roaring Jennings had a point. Grealish.
Maybe Rory.
Haaland.
That's embarrassing. Disgraceful to the Kanes and Salahs of the Premier League.
To the heritage of the Premier League to expect
Yeah.
him to come in and win the Golden Boot instantly.
I don't think he'll get 10 goals.
Maybe he meant in 2023, Seagull.
Yeah.
Rory
Like,
Jennings.
love you, Rory.
Spot on.
but
If you want to come on.
You were talking
If you
rubbish.
want to come on and make any more bold statements.
Also, Romero is down holding his head here. Also, I hope you go through the concussion pro. No, you should move on. Brilliant.
With the Messi, Ronaldo.
That's finished 5-4.
Oh, was it? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I saw that Ronaldo scored twice. Messi got a goal.
One penalty still
3
found a way
minutes.
to get sent off. That man has genuinely got the worst left back I've ever seen.
How is it? Oh, this.
Where was one penalty for
Diria.
PSG? What has he done with his career?
I don't know.
He's just sat on the bench
Have
at
a look.
PSG for like years and just won.
Bayern Munich for 4 years. Obviously won a lot there as well under Pep.
Do
And
you
then
know what?
Valencia before that for 3 years.
He just goes to the best teams in the leagues and just waltz it with them.
Mate, he'll join City next as a backup left back.
But City aren't waltzing it or dominating it.
Well, they will be. Again.
I think this is
probably.
the Gunners' year. Oh, that's a silly foul from Bentancur, and he's now going to go into the book.
Well, yeah, I think we will be returning to the decade before last of Manchester United, Chelsea, and Arsenal
Oh, I love
dominance.
it.
I think City are still
So
going to be up
good.
there, but I think once Pep goes, I don't know what.
But yeah,
I don't know what happened. to City.
they were the best years of the Premier
Rodri,
League.
Lewis.
When you had Chelsea, Samsung Mobile, Arsenal
Kulusevski.
and Carlsberg. No.
Yeah, I don't know why the
not
sponsors needed. By the way,
Arsenal.
Grealish is in behind. Here comes
yeah.
Manchester City. Grealish
Oh,
can't
what
get
a
a
tackle.
massive tackle for Romero. We're criticising his recklessness. Not too many minutes ago, and now a massive challenge to deny Jack Grealish. If he was able to get the ball across the box there, or even have a shot himself, that would have been 1-0 Manchester City. Big challenge from Romero. And that's where he times it completely right.
Yeah.
And that's what's so bizarre about these reckless challenges. That is perfect.
That's a World Cup winner's tackle.
How is he able to judge that, but you can't judge just
Then when he
one
runs
out
at a
and-
Kanji, just goes bang and chops his legs out. Anyway, Mara's got another corner. That's another good delivery.
It's no one. Perisic heads away easy, and now Tottenham can break.
Go on,
Højbjerg.
look at him
He's
go.
going. That's a big
Oh,
challenge from Lewis.
He's going to foul.
Has
He's going
he?
to foul from Højbjerg.
Oh,
Let's
yeah,
see,
Lewis
it's
has
just
gone
an
down
effort.
holding his ankle. And is that going to be yellow for Højbjerg? Looked potentially like it is.
I don't know.
With unfortunately just looking at people's legs. That is going to be yellow card for Pierre-Emile
I thought it
Højbjerg.
was just red and we didn't know. Just gone.
Højbjerg's
That's
confused by
another
it.
player in the book. That's now
Let's
3
have a
for
look
Tottenham. Oh, yeah.
I don't think that's intentional though. Lewis has slid in front of where the man's
And
running.
you can't stand on a player.
If I walk into the road and get run over, it's not the car's fault. Because I've decided to stick my legs in it, is it? Like,
No, but Lewis gets the ball and then Højbjerg comes onto his leg.
what did you say? He's dived in front of him. He's running. Oh,
How's Lewis going to get the ball though? How else
tackle him and go through.
Well, then you get over.
Who's in the Bellingham news? No, I haven't seen anything reliable about Jude Bellingham, no. Mahrez. Under pressure from Perisic, he's now on the floor. He's won a free kick.
Oh my god, I saw a Man United fan change the lyrics of the Darwin Núñez song for Wout Weghorst.
Because Darwin, it's 2 syllables.
It didn't.
Wout, that's
awful.
1 syllable.
It was genuinely dreadful. Wout Weghorst. It was awful. I genuinely had to bleach my eyes and clean out my ears.
Oh no, if it's the Darwin, that can work. But it'd have to be Wout, Weghorst.
And it was something about being 6'2" and having a massive ding dong.
Right. Not being from Burnley then. Excellent. Right. Enough of whatever that Liverpool fan is and his songs and various renditions of it. Tottenham going forward now. Kane.
We'll make one for Madrid.
Kane almost tries to find
we'll make one
song.
for Madueke. Noni, Madueke. Doesn't really work.
You could just do Noni Madueke.
Yeah. Oh, look at
the Eindhoven. No more of that. Tottenham with the ball. Emerson Royale with the throw-in. It's still Emerson Royale and it's still the throw-in.
He's getting a bit of time. I
Throws
think
it to
I should
Kulusevski.
throw Kulusevski there. Oh, that's really good from Kulusevski.
Emerson,
Royale.
can he cross it?
Why don't
No.
He never delivered. Why
Gives
is
it to
not
Kane.
putting it in?
Kane crosses it. Son can't
This is
quite
what I
meet
mean.
it.
The target man's crossing the ball in.
Gundogan kicks it into Emerson. It's how to play for a corner. A goal kick, sorry. So smart there from
I
Gundogan.
just don't understand Tottenham.
Edison. He's getting a lot of touches again. We mentioned the deeper players
He's
getting a
just
lot of
sitting
the
there.
ball.
How is he allowed to sit on this?
Well, no one's pressuring him.
He could sit.
It's
literally
bizarre.
Sit on it. He could have genuinely just sat on the ball.
I think that would be obstruction. Stones.
Yeah, but no one's near him, so I guess.
Rodri.
I guess.
Gundogan. No, just no one bothers going over to him.
Yeah.
Ake. Grealish. Looking for that forward pass. Can't find one. Goes out wide to John Stones. Seems bizarre to say, but Stones is the wide option in the back line. Roger under pressure. This City team just can't play out of the press at the moment. Unless they find a mental ball up long from Edison.
Yeah.
Alvarez heads to Stones.
I'll be honest.
Lewis,
That's
Mahrez.
the first half so far. No big chances.
Oh, and that's ball from Mahrez bailed out by Rico
but
Lewis.
Kane's not on his toes either. But yeah, it's just
Kanji.
been a really dull half. Not dull. We haven't seen any chances.
That's a poor pass again from
Now he
Akanji.
could.
Can Tottenham actually do anything with this ball? City are making so many errors, but Tottenham aren't doing anything.
Why is Romero here?
Romero, Emerson Royale, the cross. I hope that hit someone. It did.
did. Oh my
Jesus,
God.
I thought he genuinely somehow made the ball move sideways in midair. But no.
I wouldn't put it past.
It's out for a corner.
Good chance now for Tottenham.
They've
They're
got to
from
make good.
corners.
They've got to make good on this.
As we
They
said, they've
really
scored
do.
the most goals from corners. We know Perisic has got a good delivery. I don't think it is Perisic. Yeah, he's Perisic. You know, Dyer, Kane, Romero, big, tall, physical players in the box. Needs to be a good ball though.
Don't know who it is. Stood over the corner of Perisic, isn't
That's
it? Good
great.
delivery. Romero can't make contact
It's
with it.
fumbled by Edison.
Thought it was going to fall to Son.
What's was he
Højbjerg
leaving-
under
Who
pressure.
was he left that for?
Emerson Royale,
I'm
mate.
sorry, but who did Højbjerg
Mahrez
leave that
putting the
for?
pressure on Lloris. Lloris leathers it up the pitch again. Tottenham could an
That's
attack
not
be
bad
kindled.
At all from Lloris.
Perisic. He's got Kulusevski and Romero up for support. Falls to Højbjerg on the edge.
Do you know what? The ref stopped in there because I think he
Kane.
should have run on and hit that.
Davies delivers. Son!
Oh, no.
God, can't quite head home.
Better from
Edison
Tottenham.
gets across
Much
to
better
it.
from
It is good
Tottenham.
from Tottenham, but it's just not enough. It's not good
Really good
enough.
football, though.
When City are this exposed, you've got to make good on the areas that they're giving you,
Son does
the
quite
chances
well with
you're
the
creating, but they're not doing enough with it.
Son does really well with the header. Not actually
It's
hits
just there's
Ake.
not enough. There's not a big enough contact though.
That's what I
The
think.
force doesn't-
I think the pace is taken
it's
out
not
of it by
quick
Ake. It does hit. It flicked his dread.
yeah,
Flicked
Lewis.
his, hair molecules.
Molecules.
Whatever, like what are they call
you
that?
mean?
The back of his hair, because he's got like long
Hair?
hair. It pushed up.
Just hair would have done the trick.
It was not like his proper hair.
Anyway, Stones. He'll leave it so that Lewis can.
Top of his hair. There
What
we
do you
go.
mean? What's to his hair?
You know, it's not like it's not. His hair's like his head. Grealish. He's been foul by.
I'm so confused to what you
Yes, he's
mean.
got the ball.
Anyway,
It's
Kulusevski.
Kulusevski. Surely, it's got to be a goal.
Kane.
Got to be a goal. Kane.
Can't create the
What's he doing?
space for a clean shot of goal.
That's another opportunity wasted by Tottenham, but they're starting to knock on the door. of it.
Perisic, Højbjerg looks inside, finds Bentancur. Rodrigo Bentancur goes back to Pierre. Emil Højbjerg. Cross now with Dyer. Dyer out wide. Royale.
Stretching the play.
Emerson Royale. What can he do? Gives it to Bentancur.
it's-
Back to Emerson. It's
do you
out
know
for
what?
another Tottenham corner.
Well read from Ake there, but really good move from Tottenham. Do you know what this is?
Tottenham don't look bad, but I sense a second half capitulation coming.
Yeah, but it's
They only seem
definitely-
to have one good half, Tottenham.
Definitely is not the same Tottenham side that we saw
what I'm
against Arsenal. This is much better. Football is much better.
I think it is. They're just not playing against the same Arsenal side. This isn't Arsenal. It's Manchester City, and Manchester City don't look great at the moment.
Tottenham never looked this threatening against Arsenal.
No, because Arsenal are very solid in their
I still think it's an
system.
improvement from Tottenham. Here's
Very intense with the
Perisic.
press.
Corner.
Haaland, first man to it, headed back towards
Kane's
goal.
offside.
Kane's in an offside position. He's not allowed to touch it. Edison now can claim it. But he slowed it down, and now City have got to try and play it forward. Stones. Space to drive into. Ball over the top. Alvarez gets there.
That's
It is offside.
handball.
Oh no, handball.
Good call from the assistant.
Don't know why it's needed to do that.
I don't think he meant to. I think the ball kind of bounced out onto his arm, but his arm's outstretched and you can't stop the ball with your arm because it's football.
Arsenal going to win the league, says X said.
Yeah. I think City are too far.
I'll never bet against Pep Guardiola's
And-
Manchester City.
But I think they're not delivering
Right.
the
Emerson.
performances. Oh, it's just so sloppy from top. This is what I mean. 2 minutes ago,
Grealish.
liquid football. Now, I mean, the liquid is just disappearing. Here's Rico Lewis on the edge.
Rico
He has a
Lewis.
go. Deflected.
Oh.
Oh, good save from Lloris.
The deflection's almost catch out Hugo Lloris there.
I'll be honest, yeah, took a couple of deflections and was for a sea of bodies. That's a
Morris
decent
puts it back into the
start.
box, falls to Rodri on the edge.
Good hit from the youngster there.
Yeah, I really rate Rico Lewis highly. I think he's a quality player. Was considering picking him up in FPL,
So
but
he's a right back and playing middle midfield at the moment.
yeah. Thrown to the floor there by Pierre and Højbjerg.
Oh, Mars got to be
Now
careful.
the
though,
Dane's
isn't he, yeah?
physicality, he's brought down by
I think
Rodri.
he's giving it to Mara as well when Mars is kind of clipping his heels.
Martin needs to be careful because he's in my FPL team and he picks up a red, I will be furious.
Here's another angle of the save from Lloris. Yeah, I mean, bit through both bodies, takes a deflection. That's a good save.
Strong left
From
hand
a
there
keeper
from
that's
Hugo
had a
Lloris.
lot of criticism recently, and probably rightfully so.
Maybe from
Do you
us.
know what? That actually takes that a look.
It's a heavy deflection
Yeah.
for off Heung-min Son.
Because that's going in the other corner.
Here's a Kanji. City now have 6 minutes left of the half. Can they do anything with those 6 minutes? I think it's a crucial 6 minutes for the rest of this game. Lewis. Here's Mahrez. Mahrez now. Ball forwards, cut out by Davies. Stops it getting to Alvarez. And now Tottenham try and play out. It falls to Stones though. And City apparently left the pitch. City throw high at the pitch. Then Mahrez. Alvarez. Back to Mahrez. Mahrez now. Cross to Lewis. Lewis. Rodri. Predictable pass every single time. City only have one dimension most of the times though, and that's the issue. It's so strange to see City struggling so much to create a chance. So strange. And Everton and Manchester City team struggle so much with chance creation. Something they've been able to do so frequently. They've just never had a finish, and now they've got one, and they can't create a chance for love nor money. Here's Emerson Royale. Venton Kurtz now with Kulusevski. Could Tottenham hit on the counter? Fighting away with Ake.
Good from Kulusevski.
Kulusevski's just about one out, but then kicks off the pitch. And apparently it's a foul.
I don't know what it is. To be honest, I was not happy about it. Whatever it is.
Certainly not. I don't know, it's a City throw. Don't think Gundogan. I don't know what he was screaming about.
Could City nick a goal before the end of the half?
Yeah, I think they could, but I don't know if they will. They've got to create a chance at some point. Ake gets the ball forward. It's misjudged. Haaland's in behind. Can he get a shot away? It's a big save from Lloris. I don't think it's expecting it to come to him. Haaland down in the box.
That won't penalty.
Certainly not, no.
Yeah, I mean, Dyer would have
completely misjudged the ball. That's what they were waiting for. That's what City were waiting for, a Tottenham mistake. The ball came over the top. Haaland really should have done better with it. Nathan Ake here spots that ball for us. A brilliant knock.
Haaland at the start of the year brings that down with his right, smashes it home with his left.
The angle just wasn't nice.
I mean, Lloris does. That's when he takes himself too wide with that there.
And the ball just didn't fall for him. But a few months ago, he just looks goalwards and just lifts it over the keeper with his right foot.
He just couldn't take it down on his right, which was really strange from Erling Haaland.
Is Erling Haaland lacking confidence?
Will João Felix outscore Erling Haaland?
And now another mistake. Mahrez is in behind. Offside. I don't think he is. I think the
cut back to Rodri. Puts it in.
Haaland heads over. Another big missed chance.
I'm going to give credit to Lloris.
Another big missed chance too. For Haaland in a matter of seconds.
And the reason I'm going to give the credit to Lloris for those is he's Mars on it. I don't know what I was on about.
It's Davies who gets lost.
It's the first one. Haaland takes himself wide, but Lloris gets out there and signs it. Second one, I mean, I know he looks like he's in no man's hand, but he just runs and jumps. He doesn't even jump.
Haaland needs to realise that Lloris is completely away from the ball. He's headed into the back of the net.
I think Lloris puts him off there by just jumping.
So he tries to head it over Lloris, who isn't even there.
Because he was just Supermaning into the stratosphere.
I mean, if Haaland realises what's going on there, he just puts it into an empty net. And Akanji's been caught, I think, by the trailing arm of Kane.
Where's Kane going?
Now Lloris plays it forward, but it is going to be halted for a head injury.
He's picked that ball on the edge of the area, on the halfway line, sorry, and just ran back to his goal. I like Harry Kane. I think he's a world-class
Akanji's achieved there.
Where is he? Oh, it's unlucky.
A little elbow to the nose. He goes down dramatically, but he's just slowing down. And City have got a bit of momentum at the moment, and now that's going to be a Tottenham free kick.
They'll get the ball back somewhere. Pro Lloris. I mean, look at that. Haaland in his last 3 games, 240 minutes, 0 goals.
Just 6 shots and 1.14 XG. So
you know what?
Create some chances for
6 shots, none on target. I'll be honest, I think Roy Jennings is right.
Who'd have thunk it, really? Rory Jennings. When he said at the start of the year, he's been mocked for 6 months straight.
After this game, if he does... Oh, that's sloppy! And Kulusevski surely
chance for Tottenham! He does score for Tottenham! City have been caught out. It was coming. City have been making so many errors at the back. They've been so sloppy. And finally, Tottenham have capitalised. Kulusevski slops it into a practically empty net. 1-0 Tottenham on the stroke of half-time. Pep Guardiola just stares in disbelief. What a blunder. Manchester City, 2 big missed chances from their Nordic marksman, Erling Haaland, and now Ederson tries to play it out, Rodri caught out, and Kulusevski finishes it.
Well, I mean, how costly. I mean, talk about clinicality.
Who'd have thunk it? When you don't have any centre-halves on the pitch, it's quite easy for this to happen.
That's not Ederson. It's hospital.
It's such a poor pass through to Rodri.
But I look and we talk about clinicality. Who'd have thought the man who's got 20 Premier League goals already has taken over the Premier League in his first season, misses 2 massive chances, and then the Swedish geezer who hasn't scored a goal in donkeys, in a very long time, gets given an opportunity and tucks it away.
Yeah, Matteo's updated us on the Copa del Rey. Villarreal currently 2-0 up, hosting Real Madrid. Chuck Wayze scored.
Barcelona playing like a pub team.
I thought they played Betis and won yesterday.
I swear it was Barcelona.
Yeah, Barcelona won yesterday.
And I swear they won today.
Or Wednesday, I don't know. Oh yeah, they're playing AD Sweeter FC and they're 4-0 up.
But, I mean, look at that. City, more shots.
I don't know where I saw them playing Betis then. Oh, they played Betis last Thursday in the Super Cup.
Semi-final and they beat, And here comes Tottenham again. And
Kane's in behind.
Can he beat Stones?
Just about gets there, but it's going to fall for Kulusevski. Can Tottenham create something here? They could have two in a matter of minutes
City,
here.
all over it.
Kane slides in. Needs to cut it back. Why did...
Oh
my God! It's 2-0 Tottenham. What is going on?
It's a complete
What is going on? City are all over the place. Tottenham get another chance. City don't clear their lines. I thought Kane made the mistake when he put it on the keeper rather than cutting it back, but it falls for Emerson Royale. He's headed it home, and everyone's favourite Tottenham right wing back has headed home. What is going on? I don't know. I don't know what I'm watching. I don't know what's going on.
Utter capitulation of City.
Jesus Christ!
They are all over the place.
Big chance from Kane. Ederson makes another error.
That's not a Kane assist.
I don't know.
Brilliant from Kane though. That tackle, Rodri thinks he's going to get easy, and Emerson Royale, right place, right time.
Right, you'd be buzzing. You've got Ederson in your fancy team. 2 assists.
God.
Solid.
And this is where you ask questions. I mean, I know I've been...
Mate, the reaction time from Emerson Royale is beautiful.
To be fair, he's done really well. But again, City falling apart again.
It's just so good, isn't it?
City falling apart again.
City falling apart again.
And this weird, wacky formation, it hasn't worked recently. They're struggling for form. And again...
I'm Harris, can't believe you laughed at me earlier, Jack. I know, Bull, he's spot on with his
It is a long way back, and that says it all. The half-time whistle's gone. Rodri, frustratedly boots it into the crowd.
Wow. The thing is, if you told me this was going to be the score at half-time, I'd say you're waffling. You are absolutely waffling, but... Especially if you told me that they were both going to be within seconds of within minutes of each other, right at the end of the half.
Capitulation from Manchester City and Tottenham, who were played off the park by a brilliant Arsenal side who look well on their way to the Premier League, who have responded, they've taken their chances, and somehow they lead here. And again, you look at the two chances that Erling Haaland's had this half.
Yeah.
If those two go in, it's 2-0 City, and it's a completely different game.
We might be sat here in a couple of days saying Arsenal are the champions of the Premier League 2022-23 season, I feel.
I think the first thing I want to mention is, Ederson. You point it out throughout the whole first half, and we've said it in previous games. They get too comfortable, they play it risky kind at the back, and then every now and again it gets sloppy and they lose the ball. And
But the difference is, though, usually City you've got your two centre-halves there, you've got your wide options as well. They're usually quite comfortable being able to play, move the ball around nicely. Today, the amount of space that's left by this 3-2-4-1 formation, which is so bizarre, it doesn't work. Because when the centre-backs move out, who have you got? There's no one there. So they try and play out to Rodri. Rodri gets caught in possession by Bentancur. Completely caught out. Yeah, by Bentancur. And falls to Kulusevski, slots it home. And since no one can cover, and since there's no central midfielders to be on Dejan Kulusevski there, because Rodri's coming in to receive the ball, he's pretty much got a clean shot at goal.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a clean shot at goal. Ederson, the only thing in the way, and there wasn't a lot he could do in that position, trying to recover, trying to get his positioning right. But again, it's a fairly easy shot for Kulusevski, who puts it away.
His own error put him in that situation.
Yeah.
And again, for the second goal, it was just a bit of determination from Kane, didn't give up on it, slid in, came out with the ball, it's smart. He just smashes it across goal, see what happens. Ederson powers it straight to Emerson Royale, who reacts really quickly and just heads it into the net.
We had a go at Hugo Lloris for struggling to react to Saka's cross, and obviously this wasn't as bad as Lloris's mistake. I think there wasn't, bar catching it or pushing it away from any oncoming attackers, there's not a lot that Ederson could have done. He just he tries to get it away, it falls to Emerson Royale. I think it's a little unfortunate, but again, you've just got to take your chance. You've just got to take shots. You never know what can happen in football. There's now two big games now. We saw it on Sunday. Saka just puts it on the keeper. Lloris makes a meal of it. It results in a goal. Here, Kane puts it on Ederson. There's not a lot the keeper can do when it's blasted straight at them from a side angle. And you've got attackers all in the box. Falls to Emerson Royale. Puts it home.
Has been given the assist, by the way, for my fantasy team.
That is a disgrace, and I'll be emailing in a complaint. Have you captained it? No, you captained Rashford.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, very, very interesting first half. A lot of talking points. Make sure to get your thoughts in chat if you haven't already.
Please let us know what you think.
We've got some updates as well from Exit on various things. Abubakar to Besiktas says, here we go. I think that was fairly known as soon as Ronaldo.
And do you know what? I mean, I know it's not time to do man of the matches just yet. But
Emerson
Royale.
We've got to give him the. We've never given a half-time man of the match. But
for a man who gets laughed at for being a car crash and joked about, and everyone's saying he should get replaced.
It's the best 45 minutes he's ever played.
I genuinely think it is his best performance on a football pitch.
But he's got 45 minutes left. Pull him off now because it can't get better. He can only taint this performance from it.
Brilliant.
So bring him off now.
Brilliant defensively. He's looked really good going forward, and he's been rewarded for it. Again, as I said at the time, right place, right time. He just ran into the box to see what happened, and he got a goal.
I mean, I thought we were in for a recession here. I really thought that Manchester City would waltz to a victory here. They're a very strong side. Tottenham have struggled.
You laughed at Harry. You laughed at me when I said it was going to be a close game.
I'm sorry. I apologise in my naivety, but I still think City have a lot to offer, and I don't think that they will go down without a fight. But I'm confused by the formation now. I don't know what City are trying to do. It doesn't work, this 3-2-4-1. Revert to something else.
And I think what you said about tonight being a battering, I think get round to Arsenal City in a few weeks' time. At this rate, it's going to be a walk in the park for the Gunners.
I think City, though, at this point in the season, I mean, they won't give up on the Premier League title, of course, but do they not have one eye on the Champions League and going, let's perfect a tactic that will win us the UCL? They know they've got a coach in the first round, right? They've got, Leipzig or something like that.
This is their game in hand, right?
No.
This isn't, so they don't have a game in hand.
I don't know.
Do a check. Because I was going to say, they lose tonight and Arsenal then win. Does that mean they're...
Well, I guess technically, yeah, but... because, I know. No, I don't know.
Basically, if they lose tonight, it's going to cost them massively.
But obviously everyone's got game in hand. It's so messy, the whole system, because there are so many games to be sorted out. By the way, welcome to the stream. Amog Chaturvedi. Apologies if I've got that incorrect. He says, come on Spurs, that's something unbelievable. It really is.
Yeah.
This seems impossible. But yeah, it's happening. And Tottenham currently 2-0.
He was the creator of the first goal. I genuinely think the main difference between Sunday against Arsenal and tonight against City is Rodrigo Bentancur. He's been quality. He's been everywhere.
I mean, yeah. He's been sensational.
He was the one that smashed the ball through to Kane.
And then here, City have 2 centre-backs.
And they're all coming
because
back.
Akanji's... I think
this is just
he's now recovering that.
Not giving up on it.
Rodri, not more he can do there. Then
that's exactly what you got to do. That's exactly what you got to do. They tell you to do that on, on any football. Just hit it. Just put it on the target. Put it on the keeper because you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, of course. But wow, what a first 45 minutes. I'm hoping we see similar action in the second. In terms of what needs to change for both sides, obviously for Tottenham, very much keep it the same. I said they had to keep it tight in the first 45. They did that, and they managed to take advantage of the chances City have given them.
Yeah.
But they're going to have to keep it tight from here. City have definitely got the potential to score 3 or 4 and turn this game around.
Everyone says, obviously, for any team in the world, it is a long way back from 2-0 down at half-time. Yeah. But if there's one team that would do that, it would be Man City. They'll change system, or they'll sub someone on, or they'll do something, and they'll turn the game around. But if Tottenham play like they did in that first half, they will win this game.
Yeah. Amog Chaturvedi, I hope I'm pronouncing the name right. I think this is a comment on Tottenham, says, most confusing team to be honest and unpredictable too. It could apply for both teams in this game, but I think in general that would describe Tottenham.
Yeah.
100%. I'll be honest, Tottenham are going to lose on Monday night. Fulham are going to beat them. And that's the thing, you just never know what you're going to get. You never, because Emerson Royale is going to get sent off, it's going to be a Mitro penalty, he's actually going to kick it with 1 foot this time, into the back of the net, it'll be a Fulham win.
I'll kick it with 2, but Lloris will be off his line, so it'll just be like a null and void, retake.
Yeah. City are washed, says XZ. Precious money just comes in with Man City. It just says it all. Usually when someone says Man City, you think, yeah, This has been a vintage City performance, but
the
this has
thing is,
been
though, also our question
surprisingly bad.
Is that at the moment it seems like they're not playing well, on the day, which is why I don't know if they'd be able to do it in the Champions League.
But I think Pep could get motivated. And as I say, if this tactic has potential, you see, you could understand the thought process with, why they're trying it. I just think the last few fixtures have not been ideal for them to trial it in them. Like the Chelsea game, they got 3 points, but they got lucky. And against better opposition, they would be exposed, as we're seeing today. Again, the same for Manchester United. Why are you trying this formation? I think they didn't, did they? They went something completely different for United. So I don't know why. Maybe they're just underestimating Tottenham. Which, to be fair... so maybe, yeah.
It's just, I'm baffled. I thought we're going... If your time for kick-off, I'd have said City would be leading into half-time. After watching the game, I think it'd have been pretty even going at 0-0. How this is 2-0 Tottenham, I do not know.
So I win a single trophy this season. I've said it. Yeah, I've been saying the same thing last few weeks. But I think the only things they've got left to fight for, if we're saying they're at the Prem race now, is the FA Cup. But I think they'll lose to Arsenal next Friday. That's next Friday, isn't it?
Yeah.
Jesus. Season's come around quick, isn't it? And then the Champions League, it depends on the draw. Because they could easily get Leipzig. They've got Leipzig, and then they could easily play the winner of Benfica Bruges.
Or they could get...
And then they're into the semis, so... Or Liverpool.
I think with Madrid.
If Liverpool got to turn up for one game this season, it's going to be Madrid.
They've got to play time against 2.
Yeah, but even if they lose 3-0 in the first game, they can win 4-0 in the second.
Against Chelsea. And then against City. That's the difference with Real Madrid. They have that ability.
And Real won 3-0 in the first leg against Chelsea. Chelsea then scored 3 in the away leg.
No, but...
And it would have been 4 if Marcos Alonso's goal wasn't ruled out.
But what I'm also saying
you're waffling.
No, but the way Modric just knocked that ball over top to Rodrigo and bang. The City, they were down out of their game, bang, 2 goals in added time, then suddenly they're through.
Yeah.
There's only one club...
Leipzig are going to win. You're just wrong there, X-Head. I wish you were right. I can't see Leipzig beating Man City.
Imagine that.
But I guess we'll see. You could be completely spot on. In which case, they'll have to pray they're still in the FA Cup.
It would be something, wouldn't it? If after Premier League domination, City, Liverpool and Chelsea all end up knocked out of the Champions League.
Nah. I don't think they all will.
I think Chelsea will. I think Chelsea will be alright. I think Liverpool will be tough. I think City will be absolutely
Dortmund have crap.
Dortmund's so
They're
bad.
6th at the moment in the Bundesliga.
6th in the Bundesliga is like 10th in the Premier League.
No.
Is it not?
No.
Would you say that right now Dortmund are above?
No. I'm saying the other way around. I think right now Chelsea in 10th would beat Dortmund in 6th. I think Villa in 11th they might lose. I don't
know. I think it's still going to give them a good game.
No, they wouldn't.
Yes.
Sorry, John McGinn against Jude Bellingham is going to be a massive game.
John McGinn, no, is it?
All right. No, I think Tottenham can easily defeat AC Milan in the UCL. Haha. Amog, I love your enthusiasm, but you're waffling.
I don't know though. Milan look rubbish.
They are still AC Milan though. I think that's what we're forgetting.
I think Napoli are still dark horses.
For what? The Champions League?
Yeah.
That's a push. It's a great young side and they're going to win the Serie A, I hope. I mean, they are quite clear of Juventus now, but
all it takes is, a shock result here and there, like Leipzig beating City, like Dortmund beating Chelsea, like...
Yeah. I don't think Dortmund beating Chelsea would be that shocking, but yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Also, watch the stream, Ryan Chew with the classic high full stop. Great to see you, Ryan. But, yeah, Matt says Tottenham are unbeaten in their last 71 Premier League games when they're leading by 2 goals. 68 wins, 2 draws. Gotta love statistics like that because tonight's that night, you never know. But it's very likely to win. I mean, if you're 2-0 at half time, you are very likely to win. I don't think that doesn't take many stats to prove that, but I still feel like this is Manchester City.
It's very Tottenham.
This is such a good
very Tottenham to lose.
Yeah, Tottenham's second half FC, so it's very good for them to win the first half. No, it's not, because this reverse, it will happen in reverse. They'll be terrible now. They'll overthink it going into the second half, or
Conte's gonna bring on Ryan to say.
Or maybe they won't think it enough. They'll say, let's do the same, and then City will, start
Although,
playing an
City are
actual
gonna come back,
formation.
Can they Can Tottenham bring off Perisic in the 61st minute and then let City score?
Yeah.
Look at that. I admire Harry Kane's determination there, because if he doesn't do that, some forwards won't do that. Kai Havertz doesn't.
I was about to say, Kai Havertz would have given up on that ball.
Yeah.
100%.
But the difference is he kept going, and it got himself a goal out of it.
But yeah, what does City need to change then? I don't think we've actually mentioned that.
Formation. This weird 1-4-4, 1-3.
Would you make a sub?
Yes.
Who?
De Bruyne.
Oh, who for?
Mahrez.
I would have said the same if I didn't have him.
Mahrez on yellow. I'd go 4-3-3 from there. Gundogan, Rodri, De Bruyne in midfield, and then Alvarez one wing, Grealish, you have a hand up front.
But to get underway for the second half then, I guess we'll see if they've made any changes. Just quickly though, Exeter says, Jack and Harry, what do you think of Steven Bajkadic? Might start on Saturday ahead of Fabinho, because Fabinho is washed. I think he's a fantastic player. I think he's a really, really solid player. But I've seen so many Liverpool youngsters amount to nothing. I think only Trent really has done a lot. He's not a Liverpool youngster.
Is he not?
They come from Fulham, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Don't disrespect the Fulham Academy like that. But Curtis Jones, he's back with the under-21s now.
Yeah.
He's been playing for the under-21s. I think he'll get a loan move in January. I've not seen much from him. Kelleher, did he come through the academy? I'm not too sure. He is quite good.
He's alright.
He's not obviously going to usurp Alisson for the
Take
side.
penalties well, if Chelsea could take penalties, he'll stop.
Well, he's a good pen saver. We saw that.
Derby in the FA Cup as well.
I was going to say when we went to Norwich, Liverpool made a big save in that game.
Yeah.
But yeah, City then coming out for the second half. I see Lewis, Haaland, Gundogan. I don't think there is a change. There is not anyone I noticed that's new. I think it might just be the same team for Manchester City. Curtis Jones ruined by injury, basically. Even when he's fit, I've never seen anything from him. City will get us started in this second half. Obviously, Tottenham got us started in the last one. But yeah, City they'll be looking to change stuff quickly. They won't want to leave this game too long. I think City are also missing Bernardo Silva today. Obviously, De Bruyne's a big miss, but
Where is he?
Bernardo benched in favour of Gundogan. He's not been in the side a lot recently.
They lost to United, I know, but it's not to bench so many good big players.
Maybe there is though.
Yeah, but there's proven a point.
They've got a big game this weekend. They need to rest up.
Who's a big game this weekend?
Wolves. Big team. Mahrez now. Not just back to stone. City have got us underway in this second half. Forgot to say, but they are now playing Manchester City, going from right to left, and they'll be looking to change their fortunes from losing to winning.
Emerson Royale with an overhead kick clearance to start this second half. That's what I need.
Still
to
love
see.
that Sky think this is a 4-2-3-1.
Yeah, it's
It's that's what it is in defence. But then when they're defending, it's them running back because Tottenham are in.
Yeah.
Akanji, Rodri.
The thing that's what I mean maybe for Tottenham is the amount of yellow cards they've got.
Yeah.
Could be concerned if Romero or Højbjerg gets sent off.
Anyway, Edison pumps it long. Carlin can't make contact with it. Eric Dyer is absolutely pocketing him in this game.
I'll say.
Mahrez knocks
He's
it over
having
the
a fall
top.
over himself,
Davies
isn't
heads it back to goal. Haaland's not going to get there. Lloris
Dyer's
can
probably
gather
just trips over
comfortably.
his own feet and that's hard for a goal.
Now Lloris could take his time about this distribution.
But look at that bench.
Foden, De Bruyne,
Been running down just eating a mini
Laporte,
roll.
Diaz and Bernardo Silva all watching on. And that's
poor head.
another blunder from Akanji. Edison almost falls out of his area claiming that ball.
Would have been a foul.
Rodri.
Just keeper
Oh,
protection.
but yeah.
Nowadays.
He did lean into him quite a lot.
Wow.
Grealish.
That's some reality going. Get back. That's what I mean. He has that temptation to just follow his man all the way back. I mean, look at that. City,
There's only 6 games that Manchester City have been losing by 2 goals at half time under Guardiola. That's over a 6-year span.
I don't remember any of them.
They've lost 4 of them. They've only won 1.
Leicester.
Again, everything's pointing to City being able to pull off a madness. Rodri, out wide to Mahrez. Finds Gundogan in a pocket of space, tries to flick
If they
it.
make it 2-1 now, it'll be
To
3-2
Alvarez.
by the 65th minute.
Probably, yeah.
Paris just ran off there. That's poor.
Now City have the ball out of the pitch.
Should have kept that on there.
Top 4 race getting close to either United and Newcastle with games in hand. If City lose tonight, and United win...
as a go... Oh, my God.
If United had won last night and City lost tonight,
Yeah.
then United would actually be second.
I mean, boy, Michael
games
what a
in
free
hand to
kick.
Consider. Yeah, I think it's a really
What a
talented
free
player. If
kick
Chelsea
that was.
hadn't already signed Madueke, then I'd be saying let's get Elise.
I think he could end up at United, you know.
No.
Elise, no.
Nah.
Where else could it go?
Why would United need him? They've got Anthony and Jadon Sancho.
Once Bruno's gone.
No, he's not an attacking midfielder though, he's a right winger.
I don't think it is.
That's where he's much better, at least. He can play in attacking midfield, I'm sure, but off that right wing is where he's most effective.
Here comes Tottenham, by the way.
And also they've got Kobe Mainoo as well.
That's a
for when Bruno retires, which is still a good 4 years out, I'd imagine.
He's a good player.
You judging that bet just off your FM save or what you've seen as well?
Yeah, but a bit annoyed him though because he wants to consider his options at the end of the contract.
I would be if I was
that's
playing
why I was
under you
injured.
and FM. Ah,
Hopefully it's just a bit of cramp in his calf, but it doesn't look like it. Physios are on.
the goat is down.
It wouldn't be good for Tottenham.
No. Oh, well, it would be good though for the legacy of Emerson Royale because
Yeah.
it wouldn't take
I
this
will give him
game.
man of the match on the spot. I mean, it's just his
Unless
tackle
Haaland
like
scores
Grealish.
3 from there. Oh, yeah.
It's just his knee. His leg muscles.
No,
Grealish
Michael
leg muscles
slips
so
over afterwards.
strong.
Yeah.
Well, I dare you to carry on.
By the way, the Poland chat started to turn the way of Tottenham. I
Is-
think that's been since they obviously
Is
went to
DJ Spence going to get to play some minutes
No,
in the Premier League?
Doherty.
Oh, for God's sake.
But yeah, the Poland
Bring him
chat,
on.
59% Manchester City, still holding favour, but Tottenham has creeped up 37% now. Absolutely no one thinks this is going to be a draw.
So I really
Just
hope
4%
Conte brings
are
on
voting for
Spence.
that.
Look at that, De Bruyne, Foden, Bernardo Silva, Wolverhampton. What a bench that is, by the way.
That is, yeah. And that's the thing. I think City have got more that they can change in this game. They've got options. They can have an impact.
Tottenham can bring on the likes of Skip.
Yeah,
Sessegnon.
really shore it up. There's a Kanji, knocks it back to
Richarlison
Ederson,
can
and now
make a
can City create something? If City aren't going to come back in this game and make a game of it, at least make this 4 or 5, just for the humiliation.
And my fantasy team, because I've got Kane and Perisic. And
All right.
definitely did. But again, it's a Tottenham are 2-0 up, and Kane, well, I guess Kane's got an assist, technically.
Jones plays it forward. Mahrez, nice touch to Lewis. Rodri now. City can look to play it forwards. Rodri. Cross to Akanji. City's only 2 chances in this game have come from Tottenham mistakes.
Yeah.
And while Tottenham's are similar, Tottenham have taken their chances and they've been good quality
diving
chances
in
because
there, Kulusevski,
City's
absolutely.
mistakes have been better. But also, both of Tottenham's errors were kind of understandable. City's were completely unforced.
Yeah.
They weren't misjudging the ball in the air. They were
Okay,
playing
Obviously,
the
by
ball.
understandable, we mean they were being a bit of an idiot, like when Dyer just jumped into the air
No,
and missed the ball.
misjudging the ball when it's coming over the top, it's difficult to do. Kicking it to their central midfielder that's running towards you, that's not something.
Yeah.
That's
Carrying
understandable.
it to their oncoming
Well, that was
right
so,
wing back.
I think the mistake there was more Akanji getting caught in possession, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rodri didn't really have much of a choice, though, did he? Because the ball kind of just got played to him. And
Yeah.
Bentancur was already on him.
Yeah, but that's still a mistake, isn't it? Akanji.
Yeah, that's right.
Lewis. City coming forwards now. Rico Lewis. Has Mahrez out wide. Uses Mahrez. Can he cross it in? Takes it past Perisic. Mahrez dinked in. Gundogan. Grealish. Falls. And it's in. It's home by Julian Alvarez. It's classic Tottenham
awful.
defending.
It is genuinely shocking.
Yeah. National Tottenham score to make it 3-0, says Xed. Well, I think that's a little late now. It's 2-1 Manchester
Okay.
City with a goal back.
I mean, remember, it was 3-2 Tottenham.
Remember all those statistics about Tottenham not losing when being 2-0 up and all this?
Yeah, it's got
That might be about to become
It's just
obsolete.
Perisic diving in.
And then here, Dyer misses it. Emerson Royale gets all over the place. Perisic can't clear off the line. Lloris is in no man's land.
What's he doing?
There.
Rick, grab
And
it.
Royale doesn't do enough with trying to get onto the ball. And then Perisic, it glances off
I
his
thought he was going
head.
to punch it and get sent off my fantasy team, and I cried. Well,
See, with a goal back.
City was 3-2.
I don't suppose that's a Mahrez assist, is it? Was
No.
there any contact
Come
from
on.
any of the players?
Yeah, so that's 7 different people that probably kicked the ball in that process.
8 of Alvarez's 9 goals he scored for Man City have come at home. Clearly liking the Etihad.
That's good.
Doesn't like playing in front of a crowd
So
then.
there's no noise.
Sorry to all the Man City fans that just joined. I'm sure to hear about what a brilliant goal it was. It's quite scrappy, but it got the job done. Manchester City now back in this game. I'll be honest. If I was a betting man, I'd be betting on Manchester City right now. Here comes Nathan Ake down this left. Here's Grealish. You certainly wouldn't bet against him, would you?
No.
Grealish comes inside. Gundogan can't quite get to it, and Lloris keeps it from going off.
This is going to be 3-2. I bet it'll be 3-2 by 60th
I'm going to go
minute.
5-2.
It'll be 3-2 by 60th minute.
Yeah,
What's going on? Just Tottenham. What happened to the defence?
That's what you need to say. Nothing else, just Tottenham.
But, look at what...
Rodri.
I'm sorry, but where is all the composure and all the brilliance of the first half? That's
Alvarez.
Defensively, they're rock solid.
That's what I'm saying. This
they're
formation
bleeding everywhere.
for City is a bit of an overload if it gets going. Rodri. Ball over the top. Mahrez gets across and Haaland is in and it's 2-2 and they've gone from Manchester City being dead and buried in this game to Tottenham struggling to be able to defend. Haaland's got his mojo back. He's in the fancy team. Mahrez gets the assist as well. The FPL points are flowing now and Manchester City have completely turned this game on its head. It's Manchester City 2, Tottenham 2. Classic Tottenham capitulation. They call bottle them for a reason. Not only do they bottle trophies, they're even bottling this game against Manchester City.
I feel so sorry for Antonio Conte.
What is this? What is this?
Sorry.
How do you not mark Haaland?
What has Conte said at half time, which has made Tottenham go from winning 2-0 to then drawing 2? It's going to be 3-2. I think I'm right. I genuinely think I'm right.
I don't think it's anything to do with what Conte said. I think it's what Guardiola said to his City lads.
What is going on? I cannot. It doesn't matter.
Stones, Ake forward, City. This could get embarrassing for Tottenham very quickly.
No professional footballers
can
concede 2 goals in the first 9 minutes of the second
I was going to say, 9 minutes ago, Tottenham winning 2-0. It's now a draw.
We were thinking about Arsenal being
is that happening?
11 points clear at top of the Premier League. Now we're sitting there going, how many are City?
Maybe this is deliberate. Tottenham were going, let's just show them how good we are, and then let City win so Arsenal don't win the league. Alvarez coming forwards. Can he find someone in the box? It's well claimed by Lloris. I thought he was going to push it out to someone there.
The fact that I've got Ivan Perisic in my fantasy team, please bring him off. Please bring him off soon.
It's not had my Haaland points yet.
Oh yeah, you got him triple captain, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Boring. Oh,
and I've got Mahrez as well for the assist.
Haaland's just got like 7 now, isn't he? And I thought I was happy with my Kane assist. And here we go, terrible distribution. And
Grealish.
Sky, we know it's a goal. They put their goal at Grealish.
Gets it across, it's well blocked, and Emerson Royale gets it gone. The hero of the day. I've got to love Emerson Royale, really, haven't you?
Hi there, Seaman.
And now we've gone from 59 to 74. Just one Haaland goal later.
I was on 78, you're on 59. I was so far clear of you. 1 goal and...
Right, imagine he gets another. He could, it's Haaland. Mahrez. This is the sort of range he can create something for Riyad Mahrez, and I thought that was going to be in for a moment there.
I don't believe what I'm watching.
If that was a Haaland assist and a Mahrez goal, mate,
I still have Haaland, so I've still got the Haaland goal points.
Yeah.
How many am I on? So
bonus points as well, just an update. It's 3 for Alvarez, 2 for Emerson Royale, but that hasn't taken in any of City's goals yet.
Just can't get one.
That just shows how quick this turnaround has been from City. Yeah. FPL haven't even registered the bonus points yet for the first goal, let alone the second.
81. That's not bad.
And now Haaland running in behind for City. I don't think he's going to keep that one on. But Haaland looks eager. He's got a goal now, and that would imply he can only push on from there.
Look at it. Just look at the stats. It's shocking.
Second half, 4 shots for City, 2 goals, 2 shots on target, 2 goals, 7 touches in the opposition box, and 74% possession. Antonio Conte looks completely bored as to what he's supposed to do now.
They always say steady the shit, but they only steadied it for like 5 minutes.
Here's Bentancur. Well, you said it would be 3-2 by the 60th minute. I would be inclined to agree based on current data. Now, that's a poor pass from Ake. It's a Tottenham
I'm going to buy a lottery ticket for Saturday night.
Is the lottery drawn on Saturday?
Yeah.
That seems risky.
I'm not going to do it.
Because then the winner will get it on a Sunday, and then they'll have all day to splash. I think they should wait. Do it Sunday night. Because you can't. If you've got work on Monday, you're not going to be.
I wouldn't want to.
You won't have time to spend all your lottery money. No?
Not like a big one, though. Like $1 million maybe, but I would like.
I think that is the what is the lottery? Is it everyone that enters?
No, but like the people that like
10 million.
the 100 million things. I wouldn't want that amount of money.
I don't think you win 100 mil for the lottery. I think that's if you become Jeff Bezos' wife and win the divorce. I don't think you win 100 mil in the lottery.
Oh,
Kulusevski's down, holding his shoulder. But welcome to the stream, Capio. I think this is the first time you've hopped in, so welcome. City look terrifying like this, yeah. And this is what we spoke about half-time. City do have this gear that they can find and completely change games. He lands on that shoulder quite horribly. He's completely fine, though, so ignore that entirely. But yeah, welcome, Capio. Welcome to the stream, welcome to the community.
City fan.
33 minutes to go.
Who'd you spot?
I don't know. Yeah, please do tell us. Akanji now. Cross 2 Stones. Have City changed formation, or is it the same? Completely bizarre. I think it is, but Stones is just a little deeper.
So they actually have 2 centre-halves on the pitch.
Yeah. Haaland flicks up in the air. Gundogan wins the knockdown. Grealish. It's now with Emerson Royale, and he does brilliantly to hold off Haaland and falls over.
I think
Haaland had something to do with him completely capitulating to the floor. Stones. Zips it forward. Gundogan. Oh, that's excellent turn. That's an excellent turn from Gundogan.
Again, he's really well timed that tackle, but in 5 minutes he's probably going to go through something.
Yeah, and get a second yellow.
Yeah.
Not sure then stop him being suspended for the Chelsea game. Excuse me. Hoyvier. Looking for a forward pass. Knocks it back to Perisic instead. Perisic has runners forward. Opts to go back. City looks so much more terrifying now.
Yeah.
Gabriel says I'm a Borough fan, but love watching Grealish. Old style number 10 or out style number 10. Quality player. People focus on what he can't do rather than what he can.
This is good foot from Tottenham though.
Kulusevski. In behind. Can he square it? He can. It falls to Perisic. Oh, and it's blocked by Lewis. Onto the bar. Tipped by Edison. That would have been huge for your FPL team, mate.
You have opportunities my FPL team's had tonight.
But yeah, Borough, they're playing some really nice football under Michael Carrick, aren't they? He's completely transformed how they play.
Huge chance for Perisic. I don't think Perisic can do much more with that. I think that's a phenomenal block and a good save.
Huge from Rico Lewis. He's been immense. How he can come into probably the most dominant side at 18 and immediately force your way into the team.
Wow.
And look completely comfortable as well. I've not seen him struggle. You know, it's not been his fault, the goals. You'd expect an 18-year-old to make a few errors. He's been fine.
Silly from Kane.
He's controlled that with his arm, and I think that's what Kane's annoyed about there. But as soon as I praise someone, they immediately do something completely stupid.
Look at this. It's just...
Tottenham have zero luck, don't they? But I mean, it's...
Do you know what? It actually hits Rigolero's back foot.
Yeah. And he sort of reboses it onto the bar.
To be fair, though, Edison would have saved it anyway, comfortably.
Yeah.
That's a big tackle from Bentancur. Tottenham steady the ship a little bit.
Getting stuck into Lewis. Spurs aren't done yet. No, they're not out of it yet, Matteo, but...
How's the Cocktail Road
going? Yeah. Is there anything like this? Because this is brilliant.
If it's now 2-2, if it's now rounded and pulled back to 2-2, it's a joke.
I feel for people that have Tottenham and City defenders in their FPL teams as well. Actually, I don't. I know a lot of people in a lot of my mini leagues have them, and I don't.
So I take the Gavin Perisic because he gets chances like that. If he puts that
away,
take him, though. I think he puts that away though. I'm sitting here laughing.
Yeah.
Because he'll probably get bonus points if Tottenham go on to win.
The way to win is just have Newcastle defenders. Like that's how you keep clean sheets.
You know, I still don't know. After watching Palace against United, I might not captain now.
Alvarez coming forward, knocks it across to Mahrez.
Big tackle from Perisic.
I think captaining Almiron's a bit risky anyway, considering he's not done anything for a few weeks.
Then Nos Hart's now scored, hasn't he? But I don't want captain Rashford against Arsenal. I don't want captain Odegaard against United.
Lewis.
It was look good.
Do they?
Yeah.
But Man City also look good. Mahrez, nice delivery, cleared by Ben Davies. Can they get it away, Tottenham? Bentancur, surrounded by players, picks out Son.
Don't know how this is going to finish, but this is not finishing 2-2.
Tottenham on the counter.
I see Emerson Royale.
Mate, he's making a beautiful run.
Why has no one played the ball to him?
Because Son's waited so long that City have now got back.
That's really good from Kane. Højbjerg.
Out wide. Here's Kulusevski.
He's playing left back.
Kulusevski across to Harry Kane.
Has
a strike. It's not great. It's not brilliant at all, is it?
And from a world-class strike like Harry Kane, you should be hitting the target from there.
Yeah. Kane's never been brilliant from distance, has he? I know he used to take like free kicks.
This is a Perisic chance.
But,
What a block
other than
that
that,
is.
most of Kane's chances come in and around that 6-yard box. He's a brilliant finisher, or running in behind, obviously.
Yeah.
Brilliant finisher, but not really known for his long-range efforts in that one. Certainly not a striker he's going to add to his catalogue. But yeah, Haaland. The pressure's on and he's lost possession, bailed out by Rodri, as City so often are. Stones now, bringing the ball forwards. Lacks of option forwards because Mahrez is sat quite deep at the moment. But City are more than happy just to build it up slower. Here's Ake. Looks out wide. Jack Grealish. Jack Grealish is an exciting player, even if he's not the most productive in terms of, obviously, if you look at his numbers, they're not stunning.
Oh,
That's poor from Perisic. Mahrez now running at the top of the defence, and he's found a way into the back of the net. Riyad Mahrez has been in scintillating form since the World Cup. And that's another goal for Mahrez. More points for my FPL team. And Manchester City have completely flipped the script. Kane watches on in disbelief. Brilliant finish from Mahrez. Perisic caught out completely.
But Laurie, what is he doing?
I mean, Mayo even says it. Lloris is completely,
How has he
absolutely
not saved it? I'm sorry, but look at the angle.
Oh, wow.
How has that gone in?
I mean, one, Perisic gets caught out. Two, Davies just don't allow him to shoot. Does allow him to shoot.
How
in
has Lloris let
near
him
post.
get it in that angle?
That's now 2 consecutive games where blunders from Lloris have cost Tottenham.
Get battered.
Not that they were in the Arsenal game anyway, but
Tottenham get battered. Everywhere they go. Everywhere they go.
Oh, I love
the
Tottenham.
scout said, by the way, after review, the assist for Tottenham's second goal towards Harry Kane, his shot rebounded to goal scorer. Emerson Royal. I'd love to know anyone who's got Emerson.
Right, can we also Tottenham now sub off Perisic, please? Because if not, he's going to end up getting so many minus points.
And Manchester City are now back, everybody.
Well, they're beating Tottenham.
But I meant back in the game. I mean, they're winning the game. They were 2-0 down, they're winning now.
Not a great tackle from Rico Lewis.
When have you seen that?
On Perisic.
I'm not 78 points without Mahrez's goal added yet.
Oh, you're so dull.
Just good, mate. Just good.
You could be on more than me. How has that happened?
I'm just really good at FPL.
Thing is, though, if Rashford, like he should have, had scored against Palace last night.
Mate, if Haaland got a hat-trick on Saturday, then yeah.
Yeah. Also benched Havertz and he scored. I benched Gabriel and get a clean sheet. But equally, I've still had a good game, mate, even if you beat me.
Romero. Back to Lloris. And under pressure from Erling Haaland, Hugo Lloris does manage to clear his lines. And Stones claims it. They've got no forward option.
Give Fraser Forster the start against Fulham.
Spurs comeback time, I guess. 4-3, you know.
Oh, do it, please. I don't think my heart can sure.
Alvarez.
My blood pressure.
I think my heart will be fine, because I don't care about the outcome of this game, but my brain will be frazzled.
He's beaten too fast.
Alright. So exhilarated by the action on the pitch.
Especially if Harry Kane scores a double and Perisic assists him. Actually, no, I'd rather it be the other way around, because Perisic getting more points to score a goal.
Yeah, I mean, where do we go from here? 25 minutes left. Will City push on and score some more? Or have Tottenham got anything left?
Or do we end at 3-2? I don't think it ends at 3-2.
Gundogan.
Whatever happens, this game does not finish 3-2.
Is Tottenham only 1 goal away from being back level?
Grealish, ball in.
It's not stunning. It's not stunning.
This
a little bit less on that.
Throws out a cracker.
Balls to Haaland.
This game, I don't know the last City. Cause I also remember 2 years ago, was it? Who got sent off at the top?
Probably Emerson Royal.
No, I thought it was a City player. Wasn't it Zinchenko?
I don't know.
Who got sent? I swear he got sent off.
I just gambled on the Emerson.
If someone
fairly
knows,
likely.
I think Zinchenko got sent off for City when it was Tottenham City 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah, maybe it
That
is.
was a great game. This fixture's always thrown up an absolute classic.
Yeah. Here's Romero. Bringing it forwards for Tottenham. Goes now to Emerson.
Points, isn't he?
Kulusevski, Emerson, Romero, and that's a poor pass. Emerson Romero was getting caught out there, but they managed to get it back to Højbjerg, who lashes it back to his keeper. Haaland applying the press. Lloris looks for another long ball forwards. Is now met by Perisic, but City have possession again. Rodri, Stones, and now City could attack under pressure there. Bit of a hospital ball from Lewis. I don't think he was expecting Perisic to come bounding towards him, but They've got away with it again. Gundogan, Rodri. What can City do in from here? Lewis. Finds Stones. Stones, happy just to take his time on the ball now.
This is the calmest that it's been in the second half.
Yeah. But it's in the entire game, really.
Yeah.
Lewis tries that ball forwards. It's just going to go through to Lloris. Worth the shot, that you never know what Hugo Lloris might do with the ball. And he's just going to drop it to Eric Dyer. Again, you never know what Eric Dyer's going to do with the ball. Oh, yeah. Plays it forwards. Bentancur. Tottenham happy to just chill for the moment. Obviously, they do need to have some level of urgency. They do need to wake up a little bit because they've been dispossessed. Grealish. Can he get it across to someone? No, it's well cleared by Højbjerg. Kulusevski. And Ake fights him again. This has been a brilliant battle between Ake and Kulusevski, it's got to be said.
Yeah.
The two of them have been having it with each other. Having it away with each other all evening. It's been a brilliant battle.
Pep not hated Grealish yet.
You wouldn't be, would you? And now Tottenham making their change. It's going to be Perisic off. Ryan
doesn't get any more minus points. My FPL team. And hopefully that means he'll play against Fulham.
Is he on a minus point or is he on 0?
Well, he got one for playing getting something against Arsenal. Then he would have got 2 today, but would have got minus 1 for conceding. Yeah. So he'll be on 2 from a double game week.
And minus 1 for playing for Tottenham.
On 2 from a double
Romero.
game. No matter what team you play for, if you're a defender on a double game week, you should.
I got 4 from Shaw. I could have got 8 if he kept a clean sheet last night.
Yeah, again, that was one game. You sure got double what Perisic got, and he played a game.
I'm now on 83. 11 from Mahrez this week.
Oh, but he's going to get 3 bonus.
24 from Haaland on a triple. I could do with him doing a little more in this game.
Sure, triple captain Rashford. They got 36 from him.
Yeah. Yeah, Mahrez 3 points. Alvarez 2, Kulusevski 1. So I need something more from Haaland. Ideally, a goal with another Mahrez assist, but I'll take just a goal or an assist. Grealish, Gundogan. I tried the fall through to Haaland wasn't great. I think that's what Gundogan was apologising there. 4. Here is Ake. Gives it to Akanji. 70 minutes on the clock now. Manchester City should really be thinking about some substitutes, you'd imagine, soon.
Yeah, Bale and De Bruyne and that to win the game 5-0, 5-2.
Yeah, or just to freshen some legs.
It's good football though.
Gundogan, ball can't get to Haaland because it's a big challenge from Eric Dyer. Kane, under pressure from Akanji. I don't think that's a foul. Yeah, and the ref agrees with me. Gundogan, across to Lewis. Rico Lewis takes the ball in his stride. Out wide, Riyad Mahrez. Gives it to Rodri. Mahrez. Back to Rodri. City just knocking the ball between themselves, just waiting for that opportunity to open up. Rodri, under pressure from a few players. Gundogan is shoved by Romero. Not in the eyes of the referee, though. He's allowing a lot to go in this passage of play. Bentancur.
Don't mind that, though.
No, I don't think either of those were particularly malicious challenges.
That
one is from Gundogan. The ref does blow this time.
That was a frustrating
free kick.
That was a very.
Yeah, he's annoyed he didn't get the challenge at the other end, so he decided, no, I'm going to do the same thing.
I think he's lucky not to get booked there.
Yeah.
But I mean, what a turnaround from C. What other football club on this planet has the ability to be 2-0 down at half time and then be winning the game by the 70th minute?
Real Madrid.
Yeah, that's true.
Cauliflower, hello again. Hello, Cauliflower.
Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back. Also, Benfica are closing our deal to sign Goncalo Guedes on loan from Wolves. That transfer didn't work out, did it?
Why did they sign him? I guess he wasn't a Lopetegui signing, was he?
No.
He was
Portuguese.
Bruno Lager signing. Yeah.
But they didn't use it. I'm not seeing Guedes this year. And
Yeah,
then Podence will start.
Kane brings
it down with his hand, and they won't allow him to shoot.
What a touch that was, but it was with his left forearm.
Yeah. I mean,
It's smart.
if handballs are introduced to football, I mean...
What a touch! Look, he set it up brilliantly on his left foot.
The touch was actually horrific, but it's brought out brilliant with his arm.
Genuinely out of this world from Harry Kane. Just illegal.
Tottenham had the ability to come back from 2-0 down. Well, they did at one point, but I don't know. I think if the roles were reversed, I don't know if we'd be sat here looking at 3-2.
No, it'd be Saturday.
Especially
Second
not by
goal.
70th minute. I think maybe Tottenham could have pulled it off a bit later, but the
Yeah.
fact that he came out of the break and literally just went, yeah, we're gonna just front all over him.
7-0.
This is the kind of game City needed to reignite their title fight, which I accidentally rhymed there and
Yeah.
it sounded brilliant. So I'm gonna
The type of game that needs to
I'm gonna
ignite
pattern
the
that.
fight.
Yeah, I'm gonna pattern that. Make it my
We'll
phrase.
stick on the wall.
Yeah,
We've got some brilliant things on the wall, some iconic things on the wall.
have we?
Yeah.
Cruyff, Messi, Ronaldo,
Three best
and the
players.
logo.
Three of the best players to ever
Yeah.
play football. And our logo. I think our logo is better if you ask me.
What's the Cruyff?
Yes. Which one would I rather have in my football team? My logo. Our logo. The logo of our
Okay.
brilliant community. Aspit Hospital, my Kanji.
Stones under pressure from Kane, but he does want to hold him off. It's now with a Kanji again. Dyer. Oh no, Dyer. Davies.
That was questionable.
Knocks it back to Lloris. Gives it
I
to
thought it was
Davies.
just gonna-
Davies
that's
under
really
pressure,
good
but
from
he
Ben
does well
Davies.
to get away
He's
from
now
it.
getting murdered by Haaland.
It's Haaland giving
Look,
chase.
he's just-
Sessegnon.
So threatening. And he runs at people. That's good from Sessegnon.
Sessegnon's done brilliantly there.
But now he's got to find time to
That's
do
a
it.
poor
and that
pass
is-
forward.
That's...
It's fallen to Son.
Son!
I thought
What's he
this-
doing?
A
Royale?
year ago he scores
Son?
there.
Still Son. Oh, he's messed up massively, Son. Royale's the offside.
Again, I make the same comment
Plays
a
it
year
to
ago.
Son.
He scores. Son's
Son.
just not the same
Royale,
player.
can he deliver? He does deliver. Not a bad ball. Headed away. Who's
Then
it
it
for?
falls to
Oh my
Romero.
God.
And that
Oh
time,
my golly
he did attack
gosh.
the thing that dropped. Sent it into the crowd.
How did that bloke win a World Cup?
He's a good player. He didn't play in the final.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, look at the game against Netherlands where he just smacked the ball out the arse with the forearm. Dear,
He's a
oh
good
dear.
defender though. He's just a bit reckless, and I wouldn't expect a centre half to lace it in top corner from there anyway.
Yeah, but look where it ended up. I mean, to be fair, it went.
I expected Son to get a shot away
Basuma
at goal.
is on the
Though.
pitch for Bentancur.
That is an odd call. Because Bentancur was single-handedly
Yeah,
holding
but
that
I
midfield
guess he's
together.
maybe back from injury. He's not fully ready for
Oh,
90
right, yeah, no,
minutes.
you make a good point.
But yeah,
Stones.
it is a terrible decision because Basuma.
In terms of the chances of them doing something in this game.
Brighton, and since he's been to Tottenham, I think it's just the Tottenham effect.
Yeah, same for DJ Spence.
Just constant.
Imagine him at
automatically
Forest
players
this season.
crap. Yeah,
Equally, Neco Williams
I'm
was
just
a
saying
good
about
quote, to be
Brighton.
fair.
Chelsea
They don't
probably
need
signed
him.
and they've been a boss.
They don't need him at Brighton. They've got Moise Caicedo. They've
But
got
now Chelsea go sign him,
Pascal Gross.
and Chelsea probably go sign him.
No, we're not going to sign Pascal Gross. So we
We'll
might
end up with-
sign.
we'll end up with Joel
Might sign
Feldman at
Caicedo.
some
Have
point.
had a bid rejected there, £55 million. I saw Rex had mentioned it, but we did mention it earlier in
Obviously,
the stream as
Trossard
well.
gone, but I mean to Arsenal. But it doesn't like Solly March and Matoma might be able to just carry on.
Well, they've not
as
needed him, have they?
Exactly.
That's the thing. I saw a comment the
Ellen
other day.
Ferguson.
How do Brighton have this endless supply of talent? Like they'll sell some for 50 million. You think, oh, Brighton can
And
struggle
now,
now without their big talent,
think
and then
the-
suddenly this other random
But think of all
person
the
just
players
turns
that
up.
they can, the amount of money they've got from Trossard, they can put that back into the club, back
Alvarez.
into the youth, build,
Invest in
rebuild-
some more Argentinian children.
Yeah. I mean, John Duran, who's gone to Villa, is would have been a very Brighton
They're
signing.
reportedly looking at this like 14-year-old River Plate star. He's like playing for the Argentina under-18s.
Where he's
And that'd
finding
be a
it, I
big
don't
pickup.
know.
No, I don't know
'Cause
either.
I don't find them on Football Manager. I'll tell you that much.
No, it's mainly because they don't have 14-year-olds at FM. I think that'd be pretty mental if they did.
Yeah. I'm not sure it's allowed, is it?
And you can buy children on FM, 16, 17.
To play for your football team.
Yeah. You can't just purchase them. Should Vincent Company succeed? Pep leave City? No. He
He's-
should continue his
I'm
current
saying now,
project at
he's going
Burnley.
to build a legacy.
I don't think he will. I think he will end up at City, but he should take his time.
I think he will take Burnley to Europe.
And I think City will bring in Ancelotti. No,
I think
don't
we
think
let
they
him.
will. Really?
Yeah.
Nah. I don't think that Juve are ever going to let him leave again.
Or Zidane.
He's their glue.
They're like bald men.
So Dan's going to take the France job at some point.
Deschamps?
No.
He's probably going,
I think he'll retire.
yeah, or Mexico.
What's he got left to achieve? Why's he going to Mexico?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's a fun country, aren't we?
He's going to go become the new Pablo Escobar. Rodri.
Is Steven Gerrard the
Gundogan,
phone
Rodri.
manager yet?
No, but they are still in
I'm
talks.
sorry, that breaks down.
That would be fun, wouldn't it?
If he ends up...
Steven Gerrard trying to tell Robert
Poland.
Lewandowski how to score.
Matty Cash is going to change his nationality again.
Matty Cash wants some ancient ancestors that resided in the Falkland Islands.
Genuinely. We're going to see him playing for Sierra Leone soon.
I don't think Matty Cash has any blood in Sierra Leone.
And then Tim Sherwood's going to rock up. Who's that? Or,
And Emerson Royale needs to get picked up by Guardiola because he has just fell over.
Do you know what? I've never seen a worse double change.
There's what? Richarlison and Longley.
Richarlison might
That's
off that going
harsh.
forward. He can't. 12.
Who is number 12? We're going to find out in a moment. It's Emerson Royale.
Change your formation then.
Yeah,
No.
they're going 4 up front again, aren't they?
No. Senyong. No.
To left. Or Kulusevski right wing back like they did the other day. Against
Or
Arsenal.
Senyong right wing back. No, because I said Davies then.
And they brought Ben Davies off.
Oh, wow.
So either Kulusevski right wing back or 4 up front. And no one at
Romero
right back. Romero right back. Sessegnon left back.
Yep.
Is that what they've done?
Just to
No,
glue it.
Kulusevski's right wing back.
Oh, golly gosh. They are really
I don't think it's a
struggling.
terrible idea.
But you've got DJ. Now, what does DJ Spence have to do to play a game of football? To the point where
Leave
they'd
Tottenham.
rather play Dejan Kulusevski at right wing back over him.
Well, you just want to keep Kulusevski on, but for some reason Conte has to use a formation that has wing backs and a 3.
And smack you out the pitch.
No, because that's not Conte. Conte has to play a 3
It
back.
doesn't matter who's Conte.
Well,
It's about winning
Conte
football
chooses
games.
the
What
thing.
is Longley doing? What am I watching?
Sessegnon, Mahrez
Oh,
wins
do
it
I?
back.
I genuinely don't like
Haaland,
witness.
this is brilliant from Haaland. Alvarez can't quite get it on, and then Højbjerg clears it. I still feel there's a cover Tottenham
But I'm
level in
sorry,
this
but that
game.
chance comes from Longley playing Twister in the corner.
I don't know what he's doing. Is he aware that they're not 3-2 up and he's not holding on to the game? He actually needs to turn it around.
I just don't understand where he's,
Grealish. He
He-
should really be running at Kulusevski.
he used to look like a brilliant centre half,
Yeah.
and now he's not. He's definitely not Premier League quality.
Who, Longley?
No,
Did he ever look like a brilliant centre half? When he was young, maybe, but he always looked a little bit.
that's good from Richarlison. Very
little bit
smart as well.
chaotic.
And then, as soon as that, these aren't footballers.
Tottenham have this sort of thing of buying just chaotic players.
Just run around and kick people.
It's number 8. Who is that?
Gundogan.
Ilkay Gundogan off for number 20, Bernardo Silva. Yeah, give performance from Gundogan. It's not looked bad today. He's slowly
Goal,
walking over to
Assist.
someone to give him a
Assist, goal.
armband. Nope.
Neither.
Mahrez set up Haaland and then Rodri set up Mahrez.
And then Mahrez.
And the
set
first
himself.
goal was... No, that was
Oh.
Rodri setting him up.
Who was the first? Alvarez.
Right, it came off about 9 Tottenham players.
And Jack Grealish's calves.
Potentially, yeah. They might have been involved.
He was in the vicinity.
Yeah.
And Longley should head.
Here's Haaland
It just frustrates
across
me.
to Riyad Mahrez to Alvarez. It's
It
out of
just
play.
frustrates me as an actual football
Tottenham
fan having
goal
to
kick.
watch these idiots try and play football.
These idiots.
Like, I genuinely don't mind if Tottenham lose, but it's just really.
It'd be really odd if you were proper
Yeah.
gutted.
It's just infuriating. I mean, it's funny, obviously. It's brilliant watching Kevin Longley, mess around at the back.
It is amusing.
But it is also frustrating. So just head the ball. You're a centre half. Just head it normally. So you need to try and.
Corner ball now for Man City.
Oh dear. 9 minutes. I think it's just City's in the bag.
Mahrez
Unless,
to take.
I mean, they could put it in the bag right here.
It's a good ball.
It's in the
Rodri! And it's blocked
That way,
by
that's
Richarlison.
Haaland.
Haaland's claiming it's his hand, and the City subs are.
No.
Oh, VAR, gonna have a look at it. VAR. Let's have a look.
I tell you, what,
Yeah, that is the hands. That's handball from
That's a
Richarlison.
penalty.
I think the only thing they could claim here
Sleeve.
is
Sleeve.
no. The only thing they could claim is the vicinity.
Yeah, hits the sleeve as well, I think. Maybe it's too far out his arm. He turns
VAR
away
having
from
a
it.
look.
Hits his sleeve.
Does it? I
Yeah,
swear
it's
his
not
elbow.
handball. Look, it's actually the blackout armband, I think, that it hits. Who knows?
What's going on?
Oh, Pep is walking off. No, he's talking to Carl Walker. He's putting his shirt on.
Don't know what's going on right now.
I think.
Lewis is down.
And now he's got back up.
I think they're just going to take him off anyway.
He's going off for Carl Walker. He's played well.
He has done
82.
well, yeah.
Is this his goal? He didn't score a goal, so why are we showing?
We're just looking at the Alvarez one, or nothing else is going on. Then we're going to look at the
Haaland
Haaland one,
yeah.
and then we're probably going to look at the Mahrez one to complete the
This is
trio.
Mahrez.
We are indeed brilliant strike from Riyad
3
Mahrez.
errors from Reese. 3 City.
Not much she could have done when Haaland's literally in his face.
Okay, 2 errors from Reese. Because the first one, he was fannying around on the floor.
No, I completely agree with
And the
that.
third one, how on earth you let a player sneak the ball in at that angle is ridiculous. But yeah, Rico Lewis, good game for him. Especially at 18 years of age?
Yeah.
Really good player.
Yeah. Like to Coffin for the collection as well, number 82.
Yeah. Can't walk though, onto the pitch. He's also
Number
a good player.
2.
Yeah. From number 82 to number 2. And he's Eric Dyer.
And he's kicked it directly. He's kicked it from one side of the pitch to the other, directly off. That is so impressive. I've never seen that in the Premier League before.
I love watching
And
Tottenham because it's
yeah.
funny. It's so
I
funny.
can't believe what I've just seen.
Like, no matter how bad Chelsea are, Tottenham will always make you feel better because they are just
Rodri,
awful.
Walker, Alvarez. I think Alvarez in the attack midfield isn't what you want. I don't think he's done a
He scored a
lot.
goal.
He has. He's good at getting into those areas, but you can do that as a forward.
Yeah.
You need someone with a bit more physicality in that attack midfield. I think maybe Grealish.
Think so.
Because, Alvarez keeps
City.
receiving the ball in there. He just gets
I
muscled
think
off it
City
too
against
often.
any other team today lose.
Edison.
I mean like an Arsenal, a United, a Liverpool,
So not any other team.
a Chelsea, even like a Fulham.
Chelsea would still find a way.
Brentford.
Have you watched Chelsea this
Brentford would
season?
have turned up and got a result here. They did. Early in the season. Tottenham just falling apart.
Yeah.
But they could still equalise.
Longley.
That is the strange thing about this game.
Kane holds it up really well, uses body to shield it from Akanji,
so
and it's absolutely leathered clear by Bernardo. And Haaland's going to give chase, and Lloris does steal. I thought, Bernardo heads it forward. Mahrez now chests it down nicely. That's brilliant from Riyad Mahrez.
dear.
Picks out Erling Haaland. Haaland goes
What a
down.
tackle.
That's a good challenge, though.
Romero again.
I thought we were getting a Mahrez assist, Haaland goal. I was absolutely buzzing.
I'd have cried. Just
Stones gets in front of Harry Kane.
Embarrassing.
Stones. Brilliant run
Where's he going?
to the corner, mate.
He's done
And
more
he's won a corner. And Romero, again, another brilliant challenge. Yeah, Haaland just tries to hold it up. I feel like you should just try to run past Romero there. Instead, try to hold it up.
Romero's going to chop him. Or let him
Rodri.
go.
Ball into the box. Alvarez heads it
Oh,
down.
kick. Oh.
I really thought it. Yeah, not seen a good acrobatic goal from Haaland. I mean,
Let
we've
him
only
get
seen
goal
one.
lump. Well, apart from
This-
I mean, like the Bundesliga one,
Yeah.
where he got the
2023.
ball at like his foot up to his
Yeah.
head and just kicked
Oh, it's
it.
not the Bundesliga one. That's in the Champions League, wasn't it?
Oh, is it?
For City.
Oh yeah. Was
And
it?
it was sort of there. He just
Yeah.
most people just head it, and he just
Got
gets
his
his foot
foot
up
up
and
and
just
yeah. Mental man.
Wasn't it against Dortmund?
Might have been. That's why I might have
In the
thought
Champions
it was
League?
Dortmund. What is going on here? Whose throw is it? It's Tottenham's throw.
Yeah, I think so.
5 minutes to go. I feel so sorry for Conte.
He's on the verge of tears.
I mean, he's
I think he might
doing
be
what,
crying.
he's doing what I'd be
Conte,
crying if I was managing this
alright.
Tottenham team.
Do you want to come? You can come here instead.
I
I'll
mean-
bin you off, and Conte can come and
Well, then I've got to manage Tottenham.
yeah. Good luck.
There's so many things I'd rather do. I can name 1,037 things I'd rather do.
All right. Anyway,
But I'm not gonna do
I
that
was
now.
gonna say definitely not. I think even me, I'd switch off.
I'd rather talk about Jack Grealish and Darwin Nunez. Long
Alvarez
lane,
puts on the pressure,
Oh,
and that's brilliant from Juve.
Tottenham are still in this game,
Smart.
as I said, and here they come again. Here's Kulusevski.
Kulusevski. Rodri gets completely.
Why didn't Ake come for that? And
And he does put in a good challenge. Bernardo,
Again, in
Grealish,
form.
City can break here.
Front three from Tottenham win this game today.
So that brilliant drive from Grealish, needs to shift the ball, doesn't,
Oh, get
and
out.
that's not a foul.
Get
He needed
out.
to just move the ball on quicker there.
Stop slapping the floor and throwing a tantrum.
Son moves it out wide. You never know what's possible. And Tottenham bring the ball forward. He's
They
Basuma.
got to switch it. They do switch it. One more.
Højbjerg.
Doesn't play it. Does now play it. Long lay.
Back to Højbjerg.
That's a good switch to the play. Kudos, he brings it down. Can he beat Ake? He can. He delivers. It's not bad.
Højbjerg gets a touch on it.
Still
Still alive here for Tottenham.
Knocks
Gets
it back.
across.
Who's run onto it?
No one.
Emerson Royale.
Alvarez then just clears it to no one. It's covered back up nicely by Romero. 3 minutes left of a normal time. You'd imagine we're only going to have 2, maybe 3 minutes of additional time.
Yeah.
Even that seems somewhat generous. Not been many stoppages in this game since we aren't operating on World Cup specific added time.
Maybe 3 minutes.
Something like that, yeah. Bernardo. Akanji clears it up the pitch.
Better from Tottenham though.
Romero will go and claim it.
Still time. If Tottenham arm out of Pep is going back to sit down. Don't know why I put the camera on him, he was just sitting down. So Senyong. Long
Oh,
day.
Villarreal have absolutely fucked it. Oh. They're 2-0 up at half time now, they're 3-2 down.
Ah. Well, you know Henry is doing well at Villa, so.
Romero. Basuma. Kulusevski. Richarlison plays it in
Brilliant
Harry
ball.
Kane. Son's in the box. Can he get it across? He can!
does-
Oh, and Edison
plays
spills it, but he really manages to, do really well.
Really good work from Harry Kane. Richarlison down this right though.
Bernardo bringing it forward. City are going to want a
So
third
much
just to
room.
put this game to
Fourth.
bed. Fourth, sorry, yeah.
I know, I can't so many goals.
I'm so lost as what's going on. Here's Mahrez.
Right wing back.
Sauntering
right back,
down
Perez
this
Kane
right.
away. Right wing. The whole of the right hand side.
Walker, who is actually the right back, I think. Stones. City just they're knackered and they're happy just to rest while Tottenham aren't really able to put much pressure on. Stones plays it back to Edison between the sticks and he's going to pump it long, searching for Mahrez, and that's a mess up from the defender, and Mahrez puts it away. It's a 4 for Manchester City. Man City 4, Tottenham 2. What a turnaround. What a performance from Riyad Mahrez. 2 goals and assists to his name. Brilliant show from the Algerian magician.
City have been brilliant since the turn of the second half. Absolute.
And here, Edison just pumps it long. I think
refuse to
it's
believe it.
Clement Longley, isn't it? Yep, just tries to touch it down with his thigh, and then Mahrez picks up the ball and rounds the keeper.
I might launch an investigation to see if Tottenham actually.
To Clement Longley.
What's he? Are they trying to wipe him out?
And then, well, I think he went, What was that defending? Great question, Exad.
Laurie's club.
Any hope that Tottenham had of doing something in this game, completely destroyed now.
They were 2-0 up at half time, and they're losing 4-2.
No one hates Tottenham as much as Tottenham fans hate Tottenham.
Oh yeah, it's
Completely
so
spot
funny.
on. Love that. But yeah.
It is so funny.
We will probably see some added time. Tottenham won't have much time to do anything else, but you never know, they can find a goal for a bit of pride. City can find a goal. Haaland's coming off. Ruben Diaz is on.
Up front.
Yep.
I'm still waiting. How time are we going to get?
Might should be Alvarez up front. And City just they don't have formations anymore. They've just got players on the pitch that run around. Or Sky Sports looking for the number 6 or something. That's a ridiculous number that I haven't got prepared.
I'll come sit right down.
4 minutes of additional time. There we go. You just had to tell them you're going to sit down.
Calculating it after the goal gone in.
Yep, I'm sure that's what they were doing. Højbjerg. I wouldn't know.
God.
Gives it to Longley. Still time. Tottenham find a goal now. They don't. Grealish.
Get a goal from fancy team, maybe.
Mahrez will want a third. Complete his hat trick.
Oh, you've got a new fancy team as well. Some jammy man.
Only laid off to Haaland, eh? Grealish. Mahrez making that run. Is he going to get a third? Alvarez.
Julian Alvarez.
No, he has a shot, but it's nowhere near the goal. Blast it in the general direction of where the goal is.
Yeah.
Yeah, 88 points now. Things you love to see in the FPL. 16 from Riyad Mahrez.
getting our 3,
Should have
won't
triple
you?
captained him.
We're getting our 3.
Haaland didn't really.
So we're 91.
Quite I don't think Haaland's on bonuses, is he? Nope, unfortunately not.
Anyone I've got? How's Kulusevski on 2?
He's played well, to be fair to him. 3 for Mahrez, 2 for both Alvarez and Kulusevski. And that's not even accounted for Mahrez's newest goal. The bonus points haven't.
Son. I mean, if Tottenham could get a goal, maybe. City might get a 5th.
Should have triple captained Mahrez, shouldn't I?
Oh my god. It's rubbish.
That's not a foul.
Yeah,
that's not
lucky. It's very lucky.
Get away with another one there, Tottenham.
And Basuma. Again. I said earlier, he looks so good and, put a Tottenham shirt on him and he forgets how to play football. Here come Tottenham though. Can he play at the tops of Kane? No, he can't.
Son
That's
finds
a great
Richarlison. That's a
I think
big
Kane
challenge
was
from
off, though.
Akanji. Back with Richarlison now. Holds off Akanji. Gives it to Kulusevski. Kulusevski. Back to Romero. Romero inside to Basuma. Basuma now out wide to Longley. Basuma. Son. Can he get a shot away? No, he can't, and neither can Man City. Neither can Tottenham in general. Grealish. Now come Man City. Bernardo Silva plays it forward. Grealish is not really making the run. And now Tottenham. Still pushing, but realistically this game is done. Manchester City, what a performance. Completely blown. Tottenham out of the water. You were saying you're going to give Emerson Royale your man of the match at half time. I don't imagine that's staying.
I wish I could.
But it's quite an obvious player of the match. Surely. The Algerian magician, right?
Clement Longley.
Yeah.
No, Riyad Mahrez, quality tonight.
Edison, 3 assists to a name.
Yeah.
1 actually for Riyad Mahrez. I don't know if that'll go down as an assist, you imagine. So, potentially.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'd give it to Clement Longley, be a clown.
I also assisted both Kulusevski and
That's a game.
Anyway. No assists accredited to that Mahrez second goal. Bit harsh on Edison, but regardless, City come out on top. Tottenham with no real answers in the second half. They played brilliantly in the first, but City scored 4 in the second. Brilliant from Mahrez. Haaland back on the score sheet. Manchester City are back. And they get to play Wolves at the weekend. But yeah. Make sure to join us at the weekend, where we will be doing 2 more streams as another double-up weekend. We've got Liverpool versus Chelsea on Saturday morning, so join us there. And then we've got Arsenal versus Man United on the Sunday. We saw some brilliant views over the weekend. Hopefully we see just as many of you tuning in this weekend. So some great viewership numbers tonight as well. So hopefully we keep that up going into the weekend. And then, of course, next week we've got Carabao Cup semi-finals.
Oh,
I know. Don't get so excited. But yes. That is all from us today. Look out for Premier League predictions in the morning. Everyone loves a bit of the Prem predictions. And yeah, that's all from us today, though. Thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.